Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important...
Your show is scheduled to start in 34 seconds. Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Y'all doing? What's going on? How y'all feeling? We are here on a Saturday. How you guys doing? Are my messy treats, are you guys present? Okay, hashtag present. Where my messy treats at? How y'all doing today? Okay, so we got a dynamic show. I've been getting a lot of phone calls. I woke up and I had so many text messages from the Chrisean haters. They was laughing. Oh my God. But glory, glory. Where my fan at? Where my fan at? Honey, they don't see what I see. Okay? And let me tell you what I'm seeing. Blueface is stressing. Blueface is lost. That boy of a man is so lost. He is getting exposed. And you can tell he is just a fraud. Everything he does is a fraud. That marriage proposal was a fraud. Him being a thug is a fraud. He's no thug by any means. Him giving this whole portrayal like all these women want him. It's a motherfucking cover up. Okay. So ChriseanRock, I have audio of him talking that talk, and man, oh man. Now, if you guys knew, Blueface said a while ago that he has changed his number. Do you guys remember when Blueface said he changed my number? I changed my number before I posted Jaidyn, the only person with my number. However, a lot of people is calling that out as a lie, and they're saying he's lying. Didn't you hear him ask Chrisean, didn't you call me? Okay, you got to be quicker. So in the audio that Chrisean put out here, you can hear Blueface say, well, didn't you call me? So she had the number. And ChriseanRock was right all along that they have been creeping behind the scenes. And see, what it is because we know Blueface he's a scumbag. But Jaidyn told Blueface she does not care, I think, who he mess around with. Don't mess around with ChriseanRock. I don't care who you mess around with, just don't do it with her. And he has been doing it with her. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. So I'm going to play this audio. I'm sure some of you guys have heard of it. This audio of ChriseanRock recording Blueface and exposing him for the lies that he keep putting out there. Blueface want to push this narrative that he ain't messing with ChriseanRock. Now, I want to look in the comment section to see if we all on the board. Okay, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me? I gotta zone in. Y'all ready for me to zone in? So when I zone in, that means that I'm just gonna focus on the comments. And anytime in the show, You guys want me to zone in? I need you guys to hashtag zone in. It don't matter what's going on. I will interrupt and I will just pay attention to the comment section and I will zone in. And I know that's when you guys just want me to talk to you guys and you guys have something to say. So I'm going to zone in for 1 second. It says, how embarrassing herself. How is it embarrassing herself? She's happy. She's not crying. She's not stressed out, Chrissy. He is. Now, you might be embarrassed for her, but that's you projecting yourself on her. But trust me, she's not embarrassed. How is this? Okay, Teresa. Let's give it up for Teresa becoming a cupcake. Hey, how you doing, Teresa? I'm glad you can join us. And I tell you guys, get these likes up, you guys. We need to be pushing the algorithm. Nurse says stop it. He's not giving her that type of energy. Not giving her what type of energy? He's dicking her down. Why are you so mad that Chrisean is getting that stupid D? Okay, do you want that stupid D? So let's come on. Jaidyn is the one that should be embarrassed. Well, Jaidyn is embarrassed, and that's why she's not coming out. Do you see Jaidyn speaking out? Is she saying anything? No, because she's crying in her pillows because she is ashamed and embarrassed. That's the only one that's embarrassed. And I think Blueface is embarrassed. And that's why he's mad and upset. On this video phone call, you would see Blueface is mad. You would see Blueface is miserable and he's going through so much. ChriseanRock is laughing the whole time. ChriseanRock is planned this out the whole time. I promise you she's not embarrassed, and I'm not embarrassed for her. Where my rocks at? Where my rocks at? Do we got any ChriseanRock fans up in here? You know, I didn't do a vote today. Press 10 if you're a ChriseanRock fan. Press 7 if you ain't nobody fan, okay? And press 3 if you anti-ChriseanRock. You don't like that hoe, okay? So we welcome them all. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? So for the ChriseanRock fans out there, do you feel embarrassed for her? Are you shamed to rep that you're a ChriseanRock fan because of this happened? Let me know. If you're a ChriseanRock fan, and this is only for ChriseanRock fans, so if you ain't a ChriseanRock fan, this do not apply to you. So you cannot apply because it does not apply. But if you're a ChriseanRock fan, are you embarrassed for her? Press 9 if you embarrassed for her. Press 11 if you ain't embarrassed for her. Shit, she exposed that nigga for the liar he is. She exposed that nigga for living a double life. Okay, he's mad. He's big mad. Okay, and as long as Blueface stay being mad, I don't give a damn what she do as long as she keep pissing his ass off. Straight like that. Straight like that. Straight like that. Okay. I don't like her. She's weird on a crib. Well, guess what, Derek? Blueface love that weird shit. I love that weird shit. We all love that weird shit. Derek, you love the weird shit. You seen the title and you clicked on it. You involved yourself in the weird shit. So it's some weirdness to you too, Derek. You saw the name of the title. You see who pictured it is on the thumbnail and you clickety click, click, click. Come on now. Come on now. Okay. Okay. I'm here for Gigi messy ass. Well, thank you, Jonna. I appreciate you, baby. Okay. 11 way to go. Preaching. Okay, I gotta let them know, baby girl. See, ain't nobody on the internet gonna talk to them the way I'm gonna talk to them. Ain't nobody gonna tell it the way I'm gonna tell it. We love that weird shit. We sure do. Shit. Y'all got some weird shit like that in your family. Okay. Shit. Huh. Let's not talk about y'all parents. Okay. Y'all dick rocker shine too much and no Blue don't love her. Child, please. Blue don't love himself. So that is no debate. Blue does not love himself. Blue is a broken boy. Okay. A broken man. okay, that fakes everything. He ain't no thug. All these women don't want him. You embarrassing yourself to saying Blueface want her because he don't. I'm embarrassing who, baby? Blueface want her because he don't. Well, story. I mean, riddle me this. Didn't Blueface mess around with her and bust loads up in her? Didn't he spray the club up? So he's entertaining. He likes her. Ain't Blueface the same man that went on a tour interviewing with her? So make it make sense. Ain't Blueface on the phone with her? Okay, calling her back, returning phone calls. If you don't mess with somebody, you're blocking them straight like that. You're not, what do we have to talk about? You have nothing to talk about. She still have access to Blueface, and that's why you mad? Is that why you really mad? Okay. And I know a lot of you guys are really Jaidyn fans and you want to disguise it with, oh, I'm nobody fan. I'm neutral. That's bull crap. Okay. I know when to spot it. I can see it for myself. Huh. What y'all ashamed? If y'all want to represent Jaidyn, say it with your chest out. You want to represent Jaidyn. You on Jaidyn's side. Shit. Team you Jaidyn. You don't gotta do all that fake and phony shit. But I understand because Jaidyn the fake and phony hoe. You know what I mean? Honey, she's real embarrassing. That whole proposal was a joke. Okay. She's a laughing stock. They would never have a union of marriage. Okay. Because he don't respect marriage. He don't respect a union. He don't even know what it is. He don't even respect his own body. Bally donated $2. Hey, Messy. Greetings from Houston. Hey. I love me some Bally, honey. She was with me yesterday. We was kicked all night. I'm Team Gigi. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Kim. Okay. Okay. He loved Jaidyn, Team Jaidyn. Well, you know what? Story. I would love for you to come up here and put it on the floor. I would love if you represent Jaidyn, that's fine. Come up here gracefully because we have yet to have Jaidyn fans come up here and really put it out there. Y'all act so scary. And I told you this is a platform where I'll allow you to come up here and put it on the floor. Make me know it. Make me know it. Gigi, let me speak on the phone. You're not picking up. Ah! Niecy? Where you at, Niecy? Niecy, let me look at my phone calls. Niecy, you a liar. You a liar just like Blueface. I can tell you a Blueface fan. Because Niecy, my phone lines, ain't nobody on the phone line, Niecy. Do you want me to screenshot it, Niecy? Do I need to put your ass on blast, Niecy? Talking about, oh, I'm on a U and Q like I'm scared to pick up the phone. I'm not scared to pick up the phone, but I'm not going to do that anyway because they expose your number. But I can put it up here because nobody's on the phone. You ain't calling, Niecy. Don't do it like that. Trying to make it seem like I'm afraid to pick up the phone call like you on the line and telling me to pick up. Right. Yeah. I see how y'all trying to twist shit up in here. It ain't going to work not on my time. Okay. So I know y'all all seen the video. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play it. You ready? All right, here we go.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What do you mean? Did you mean to call me?
Okay, let's give it a big old thank you to Baby Girl, donated $10. Auntie Gigi, love your honesty and for keeping it real. That's the only way it is, baby girl. I thank you, but that's how I was raised, baby girl. I don't know no other way. That's my foundation. Okay? Okay. Let's go.
You call me what?
You called me, didn't you?
Okay, what did he say? Blueface said, you called me, didn't you? So Chrisean has access to Blueface, and Blueface knows it. Blueface did not say, where did you get my number from, Chrisean? He said, you called me, didn't you? He's returning the phone call, correct? He is familiar with her knowing his number, correct? Am I telling truth here? I mean, what's up, you guys? Press 1 if everything I'm saying is correct. Press 4 if you want me to replay it again so you can catch up. Okay? But yet, his line behind want to come out here and sell it, talking about I changed my number before I proposed to Jaidyn, the only person with my number, which is a lie. Blueface is a liar. The reason why he has to lie because he lied to his wife, and that's what he refers to her as, his wife. So I'm going to respect their identity as the wife, and it makes it sound so much horrible. The wife, okay? The wife is a fool.
Hello?
So when I get this over.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah, what's up?
What do you mean? Did you mean to call me?
She said, did you mean to call me? Did you mean to call me? Blueface contacted her. Blueface contacted her. What does that mean, folks? That means he knows her number. He didn't call the number and say, who is this? He didn't say, Chrisean, how'd you get my number? Click, click. He ain't do none of that. That big boy, he stayed on the phone call a long time, honey. He was having dialogue. I know for me, if I don't F with you, I don't F with you. I'm not going to sit on the phone. I'm not going back and forth. I'm going to hang up and I'm going to block. Straight like that. You ain't going to be able to make any contact with me or content about me because I'm not going to entertain foolishness. I'm not. I will cut it off because it's so unfamiliar to me. But Blueface, he entertained it because he's familiar and he knows she got his number, but he's a liar. Nurse, I want you to come up here and tell me in my face. Call the number. I put my phone number up here on the floor. So come up here, nurse. Nurse, you talking all that yeah in the comment section. You playing sides. I'm just telling you what it is, nurse. I'm telling you what it is, nurse. I'm putting it all out, nurse. Tell nurse, you can't handle the truth. That's the issue, nurse. You can't handle the truth. Nurse, you came up here and you picked a side. You picked a side and you thought that you had it in the basket, nurse. But now you're hearing the truth and now you feeling some type of way. Nurse, now you in your feelings. Woo. I got nurse in her motherfucking feelings. All right. Trina donated $2. You 100, GG. That's all I know how to be, baby. Thank you, Trina. That's all I know. Hell yeah. We're going to put their ass on their back tonight. Okay. Oh, come on, nurse. Come on, nurse. Come up on here then, nurse. Tell it, girl. Because she, let's continue to play. So he has familiar with her. He gave her the number. Okay. And that even proved further that Chrisean is telling the truth. That she and him been screwing around, messing around. And that's what Jaidyn really cannot stand. Oh, because Jaidyn is in competition with Chrisean. Jaidyn wants to be ChriseanRock. Jaidyn will love. Chrisean is natural. Jaidyn had to get her body in hands and she still can't touch her. Could you imagine the jealousy, the envy? Huh? Jaidyn has been down with this man for 11 years. And what did she get for it? Nothing. Nothing. Chrisean been with this nigga for what, 3 years? And she got a 2.6 million house, driving in expensive cars, making her own money. Her checks got her name on it. Jaidyn has no independence. Okay. Okay. And the lie she's living with Blueface is a lie. because he is living a double life. He is telling her, I love you, I care about you. Behind the scenes, he's disrespecting her. He's betraying her. How sick is that? And that's from all sides. From business side, he would tell her, okay, you winning, baby, you this and you that. And behind the scenes, when he's talking to his men, he is dogging Jaidyn, telling, she ain't talented. I did this, I wrote this, you gotta put me, it ain't if you don't have me, then it's no Jaidyn because I created Jaidyn. Jaidyn don't know how to do X, Y, and Z without me. And she is so attached to me because she's attached on this D, and she would never betray her trust by getting on another D. No other man can produce her or push her out the way that Blueface can, because that is his product. Jaidyn is not even human, and she's just a product of Blueface. Okay, his female ego is Jaidyn in artistry. Okay, so she thinks that she's actually winning. She thinks that she's really talented. She thinks that it's her. He's playing her big time. And the money, the checks don't come in her name, big dummy. They come in Blueface name. He got all the money. He got all the access, and she gets nothing.
You call me what?
You called me, didn't you?
Yeah, because you keep hanging up and blocking me and uncalling me. Why you mad at me? I'm not playing around. That's crazy. I fuck with you. What you mean?
So Chrisean says she F's with him, and Chrisean has never lied. Can we just be honest about it? Chrisean has never lied. Chrisean has never gave it up like, oh my God, I don't F with Blueface. She always let you guys know that she still mess with him. She still has feelings for his weird stuff. She also realized that he is a clown. He is a dirt bag, but she is honest with herself and let you guys know I still have an attachment to this dirt bag. This is my dirt bag.
I'm at my phone. Kicking it with who? Babe, that's the music shit. I don't, what?
Okay, so Blueface is concerned about ChriseanRock kicking it with other men. Tell me this, if Blueface did not care about ChriseanRock, why is Blueface so concerned about what ChriseanRock does with her kitty cats? Huh? Jaidyn, are you hearing this? He is still concerned. He is still invested. He still has feelings wrapped in ChriseanRock. He is asking, what are you doing with your kitty cat? What are you doing with these other niggas? Because he's seeing shit. Why are you seeing shit? You should be invested in your wife and all the things you have to do. But the only time they're smiling in the cameras is when they're putting on in the cameras. And Jaidyn told us this the other day when her friend exposed it all. Jaidyn told us that Blueface does all this for the cameras, that he really does not love her. Jaidyn said that Blueface is all about money. He don't spend no time, don't show her no attention. The only time they together is when they doing some promotion or when they get in the bag or when they got to put it on for social media. But other than that, he's not there. And that's sad. That's a sad life to live. Mango donated $20, says Rock told Blue she loves him and she got a surprise for him. So she is not going to leave him. Yeah, we got that. Thank you for the $20 though, Boo. We appreciate that. Now, you know what? I love you guys. Did I tell you guys I love you guys today? I love you guys, but I will love you more if you guys like this video. I will love you more if you are subscribed to this YouTube channel and hit that notification bell. I will love you more, okay, if y'all share my shit, okay? So let's continue on.
Pass it open, shorty. I'm not doing it.
He said, stop doing weirdo shit. Now, what does he mean by weirdo shit? For those that are Jaidyn fans or Blueface fans, he said, stop doing weirdo shit. Okay. Why? What is weirdo shit? I don't know. He is still on the phone talking to her, entertaining her. Can you guys tell me why he's still on the phone for so long? Why is he still, why hasn't he hung up on her? Huh? Why hasn't he, this is too long. Why he hasn't hung up on her already?
Babe, we just dropped the song. I'm all right. Huh? You're not in the mix or nothing. Huh? What you mean, what's the point?
Why isn't we for lifers every morning?
Did he say, aren't we some we for lifers? So he's seen that we for lifers. He liked that we for lifers. He likes that we for. Why wasn't when ChriseanRock said we some for lifers? He said we ain't. He ain't come back on that. He just be quiet. And now he's repeating it, talking about some. I thought we was for lifers.
Fuck. Pick one. Stop. Like.
What are you?
He said, pick one. Are we for lifers or we not? He said, pick one. He is obsessive with ownership. When he owns a girl or when a girl is so dedicated to him, he feels validated as a man.
I just thought.
Oh, stop acting slow.
I'm not acting slow. That's the crazy thing. I'm not.
Don't be on live talking about me like we fuck with each other.
Okay, he said, don't be on live talking about me like we mess with each other. Well, what are you guys doing on the phone? Why is he calling her in the wee hours at night? I mean, it's so inappropriate. It's so inappropriate. I want to know, do you think it's appropriate for your husband to call his baby mama at 4, 5 o'clock in the morning? Press 1 if you feel like it's appropriate for your husband to be contacting his baby mama around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Press 8 if it's not appropriate. This is not appropriate. Why is he calling her at this time? Brandy says she called him. If she called him, he still don't need to call her. People call me all types of morning. Do you think I'm going to call back? That, and Brandy, that lets you know that he is on a lock. So she calls and you just run up and you can't help it. You want to call back? You want to call back? You know what it's like? Let's do this, Brandy Thompson. Since you want to play today, I welcome it. I welcome it, Brandy. Brandy, where you at, girl? Okay. Okay. How would you guys like this scenario? You in the bed with your husband. Somebody calls your husband at 4 o'clock in the morning. Your husband pick up the phone and recall the person and goes out in the hallway to have a conversation. How would that make you feel? 1, press 1 if you feel like your husband is invested in another woman to have to call her back at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or press 10 if you feel like it's nothing. You know, that's normal. That's not normal at all. You couldn't call that person back at a reasonable hour? Huh? Uh-uh. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
Fuck with each other.
No, we don't.
Then why we be fucking with each other then?
We don't fuck with each other.
Oh, so it's fucking.
Obviously,
Why
we
you're
don't
feeling
fuck
so
with each
deep involved is like about.
other. Because if you're finna be on stage and fuck Blueface with nigga, what are you? Why are you making?
So that's why he's mad. He's mad because ChriseanRock is monetizing and saying F Blueface. That's why he's mad. He's jealous because he's so dumb. And let's give a big old thank you to Rican Detroit donating $2. And ChriseanRock is playing the game. ChriseanRock is playing the game, and she is so smart on this because didn't Blueface write a whole diss rap about ChriseanRock and using Jaidyn as a puppet to diss her, right? Press 4 if that's correct. In the beginning, Blueface wrote a whole diss song about ChriseanRock and had Jaidyn, his baby mom, performed it. Okay. So when ChriseanRock matched his energy and had a diss record towards him that did better than his record, then he's in his feelings. And they beating you on all aspects, Blueface. She got a clear man that's 18, 19 years old, and your ass in your mid-20s hitting on 30, and he can make a better hit than you. That's why you mad. The last time I heard Blueface song on the internet on a YouTube video got 4 million, and ChriseanRock and Mabu got 10 million. But the difference is the 4 million that Blueface and Jaidyn got, half of those views were paid for. Half of those views are not even real. But Mabu and Chrisean views, they are real, truly real. Okay. Okay. And the only reason why people were listening to that Jaidyn stuff is because it's centered around who? ChriseanRock. That's the only reason why it popped, because the subject was ChriseanRock. Okay. So let's just make that clear. Now they're saying 11 million. Thank you. And I thank you without heavy promotion.
Harder.
How is make it harder, Blue?
We good.
Because you capping. You know damn well you doing that dumb shit. It's not even for real, for real.
Bro, who the fuck are you to give a fuck or to say anything?
Because
He says, "Who are you to give a fuck?" That sounds like some very sensitive stuff. When he said, "Who are you to care?" That sounds like a wounded dog. He sounds like he's so soft. He sounds like he's so in his feelings. He sounds like he have an issue. I don't understand. If he has a bad girl, because he has a wife, he got hoes that he's entertained, but yet he's breaking his neck to do return calls to ChriseanRock at 4:00 in the morning. I don't know about y'all, but if I'm getting dick down, I don't give a damn who called me. I ain't picking up that phone. Okay? Bitch, please. I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. I'm in my own zone. I want to know, if y'all getting some good ass D, are y'all picking up that phone? I ain't even gonna know I got a missed call from you to 10 o'clock in the morning, baby, because I ain't even gonna look at the phone. I ain't even checking the phone. Okay. Okay. But honey, he saw ChriseanRock and he had to return that phone call. He broke his neck to return that phone call. Wee's hour in the morning. I don't know no nigga that's getting some good kitty cat gonna interrupt the rhythm by picking up a damn phone. Girl, please. Booty calls hours. That's the only time he calls her. What about the baby? She just need a good team. I'm looking in the comment section. I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
How you love me if you say?
All right, so I gotta tell you something. I got good news, but I wanna.
I don't give a fuck about
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because I got a surprise for you, bro. Hi. Yeah, you do. What do you mean?
He sound like he's in his feeling. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I'm done fucking with you. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't hear it. Why is Blueface still on the phone? Why is Blueface still on the phone? I'm sorry, but if this was my husband, I would say you have feelings for her. Why are you on the phone? If Blueface was my husband, bitch, why in the hell are you calling her? That's one. You say she's weird, so why are you returning a phone call from a weirdo? Make that shit make sense. At 4 o'clock in the morning, make that shit make sense. You ain't talking about the child, is you? Nope. When you realize she ain't talking about your baby, why in the hell we talking? Make that make sense. It does not. I want to know if y'all had a husband, and some of y'all do you feel that this phone call was appropriate for your husband to have with his baby mama, with a weirdo girl that want to be with him? Do you think this phone call, how long he stayed, and the reason why he called back was appropriate? Huh? Press 2 if this was not appropriate for a husband at all. At all. Press 10 if you'll give him a pass. If your husband was talking to a weirdo hoe that was his baby mama, it don't got nothing to do with their child, but he's breaking his neck to return a phone call at 4 o'clock in the morning. Something up. Something up. It's written all over your face. Jamie, don't let me get to you, baby. Jamie, legally, they're not married as far as I know. But let's bring this back. Does Blueface acknowledge Stewie as his wife? Do Blueface go around and say he's a married man? So I'm just respecting his identity, Jamie. At the end of the day, they could have got secretly married. You don't know that. You don't know that. You can't prove that they ain't married. All you going based off of what Blueface say. That's all you going based off of. So Blueface says he's a married man. If Blueface says that's his wife, who are you, Jamie, to say otherwise? Period. I'll wait. I'll wait. Jamie says it's public record, correct? Have you checked the records, Jamie? Jamie, have you checked the records, honey? I think not. And let's not. Oh, wait. It depends on the state you're in. Because isn't there such thing called common law, Jamie? Or I don't know what is it called. Help me out. They say if you are living in a house or you are living together with a mate and you guys did the two for such a long time, then by law, you guys are married without actually going down and get married. Do you guys know what I'm referring to? Press 5 if you know what I'm referring to. Okay. And call it out. Okay. Shit. Legally, paper-wise, maybe not, but that's how he identifies her, as his wife. That's what he identifies. Marriage is based on shit. Nowadays, is it just based on a paper? No, it's not. Common law. Thank you. Jamie really trying to give it. Okay. Shit. In the state of California, it's not a common law state, miss. Jamie, it don't gotta be a common law state, miss. If that's how that man feel, then that's how that man feel. And that's on period. Shit. Laws does not dictate how a person feel about another person. Laws should not dictate how a person sees themselves. If that man says, like I said, legally, are they married? I don't know. I cannot confirm or deny. I'm just going based on how he identifies. He's identified himself as a married man. He identifies Stewie as his wife. So I'm respecting his identity, baby. Okay? So I'm going to continue to say they married since that's the title he want to hold. Let's talk about these married men. Let's talk about these husbands. Okay? Next. Legally, they're not. Okay. Legally. You got to say legally, Jamie. Okay. You got to say legally they're not married. Okay. Legally. And you don't know that. Okay. So until you can prove that they're not, you can show the records that they're not, then hey, that's on schoolyard. Okay. I need to call my common law husband back right now. Okay. Not common law either. I identify myself as a blunt. Would then use a blunt. Okay. How you doing, blunt? Okay. Shit. There's no common law in the state of California. Lots of states don't respect it. Shit. Gigi, if you live with someone for 2 years, you may file for common law marriage. I know that's right. Okay. Shit. And can we just say that's based on the legal system? Because I'm sure different cultures believe in marriage, but have a different way of doing their marriage. And like I said before, marriage does, the government cannot, only thing they can do is do that paperwork. But it's plenty of people out here in this world that are married, but they never did the paperwork with the government. So it is what it is. Okay. She was just loud and wrong, but it's okay. She thought common law was in Cali. No, I didn't think common law was in Cali. Was I loud and wrong? No, I wasn't. I still stand correctly, Miss Jamie. Didn't I just say the audio's in and out? I'm sorry. I said okay, Jamie. Didn't I say I'm gonna respect that man's identity? Press 5 if I said I'm going to respect Blueface identity. He identified himself in a marriage. He identified Stewie as his wife. And I said I'm going to respect his identity. And that's what I'm going to call it. Press 5. Jamie got mad because that's what I referred to him as, a husband. Jamie got mad because I referred to this as a marriage. Jamie said it's not a marriage. Well, it's not a marriage to you, but I'm going to still identify as a damn marriage. Okay. And then I brought up common law. Just because the state of California, Jamie is talking about the legal system. But people are still married without the legal system. You don't need the legal system to define everything for you. You don't need the government to define everything for you. Y'all have so much trust in the government. It's sick. Y'all have so much trust in the government. Okay. You better have trust in yourself. So anyway, because Jamie trying to steal the show. Jamie, I see your works, girl. I see your works.
Huh?
You're like a weirdo.
Blue.
You heard what I said, right?
I don't care what you just said, bro.
Okay.
What? Hello.
Weirdo.
I'm not a weirdo.
There's no winning with you. I try to fuck with you on the gas.
He said he tried to F with her on the down low. Did y'all hear that? He said, I tried to F with you, and it was a blank, and I'm going to fill in the blank, the down low, but it's no winning with her. That's what he said. And this conversation sounds like a conversation of a man that has feelings, that have ties with a woman. They're not talking about business. They're not talking about the baby. They're talking about their relationship. They're talking about their situationship. That's what they're talking about. He feels some type of way that she's entertaining other men. He feels some type of way that one moment she's talking about we for lifers, then she's gone on the rap scene with another rapper talking about F him, and she's making a money off of it. She's making a killing off of it, and she is doing way better without him. And that's why he mad. He felt like he's less of a man with ChriseanRock. He feels like he is not validated as a man with ChriseanRock, and all his life he's battling, trying to be that nigga. And his father didn't instill that because his father didn't want shit to do with him. Nah. He's a lost man. Following up behind Whack 100.
Why the fuck are you still standing outside the car? Alright.
Hello.
Yeah. If you can listen to me argue with the bitch.
So you see his respect for women. He has none. He has this other girl on the side, and he's calling her all types of whores and bitches. And this is what you guys support. You guys support a man like this. People in the comment section, you guys support that type of rhetoric, huh? That is so sad that you support Blueface. You have no smoke for the man Blueface, and I know why. I see it now. I see either sometimes your sons are Bluefaces, your baby daddies are Bluefaces, your boyfriends, somebody around you is a Blueface, okay? Somebody.
Sit down.
Who you talking to?
Bro, stop. Can you stop playing with me?
I'm not playing with you.
Yes, you are.
You don't want to call on my phone like I care about who in the back row.
Stop.
My pussy getting wet listening to.
Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Conservative Gigi is back. Honey, did I ever leave? Okay. Or was I hibernating? Okay. Okay. Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay, so she says, you with another woman, which he is, and Chrisean said it turns her on. It makes her kitty cat wet. Okay. So he has no respect for marriage at all. No, he does not. And it's so sad because he has no respect for himself. His sanctuary, his private sanctuary, he gives out like it's government cheese. Okay. He gives that thing out so freely to so many people in Hollywood, and he shows us that he gives himself freely to a lot of women. But what about behind the scenes? Who is he? You okay? Okay. Y'all following?
I'm answering my phone. What? What's up? Stop what? Fucking you? Stop letting you nut in me?
said yes, all of it. He says, Chrisean, stop allowing him to spray the club up. He just confirmed it. She said, what? Stop letting you spray the club up in me? He says, yes, stop it. And the reason why Blueface have a dark spirit on him and he has no discipline. Can you tell me what man instilled discipline in Blueface? Who instilled respect for authorities to Blueface? This is a human. He has no discipline in himself. He has no discipline. He can't teach his kids discipline because he has none. A man that's disciplined would not be able to go back and forth with ChriseanRock, would not be able to spray the clubs in her or to be tempted by any old thing. He cannot help himself. He has no discipline.
I can't let that slide, baby. So who is you with? Because it's obviously not your wife.
So he didn't deny none of it. He didn't say, no, that's a lie. I ain't do none of this. He is still entertaining ChriseanRock. We've been on the phone for him for quite some time, and he has yet to hang up. He has yet to say, no, I'm not, he's yet to do anything but stay on the phone to entertain ChriseanRock because he still has some type of attachment to her.
What? This is dicking your mouth. Stop playing. Shut up. All right.
Yes, Jaidyn is listening to this, and she don't have no respect for herself, and it's just sad, because Jaidyn, what is her mom saying about this? What is Jaidyn's father saying about this? This is such a mockery to marriage. This is a mockery to just family with, oh my God, I can't go on. The conservative me is coming out, you guys.
Is that, was that her? No, it's somebody else. Who is that? You don't think it sounded like her? I don't know what's up with. Why you be calling my phone just to argue to make me big?
Because Blueface is attracted to toxic. Okay. Now in that phone call, does ChriseanRock sound sad? Does ChriseanRock feel defeated? Does ChriseanRock sound embarrassed? Because the last time I checked, if this was so embarrassing, then why the hell did she upload it? It does not make sense. She did this purposely, intentional. Nobody leaked it. She did it to prove a point. Okay. What's embarrassing to you may not be embarrassing to the next person. Understood? We're not a monolith. We all don't feel the same. We all don't have the same belief. We all don't have the same perspective. So when you're saying, oh, embarrassing, you're projecting how you would be in that situation. And that's just projecting. You're projecting yourself onto her. And Chrisean says, stop it. Okay. But feel free to project yourself because this is the Messy Sweet Spot. So it is allowed. You can project all you want to because I might project myself on you. Okay. And we just going to get messy together. And that's fine. Okay, so please like this video. We only have 700 views. You guys know I put it up for you guys. I love you guys, but I need the support. I need the support. Okay, so I'm going to zone in and said she told us the past what he does. Check to see if she's recording. Think he was prepared. I support Chrisean. Really, Jamie? I can't tell, Miss Jamie. Miss Jamie, I don't know about that, boo. But maybe you do. Maybe I just got off the balance with you with the marriage. Maybe you do. I apologize, Miss Jamie. Jamie, we on this, girl. We friends. Okay. So well, both women know he likes that and they both stay with him. What do they? Do Jaidyn accepts Blueface messing with Chrisean? I don't think so. And another thing is, why is Stewie so quiet? Why don't she ever have a voice? Why don't Jaidyn speak up for herself? I think that is so concerning. I fear, like, is she really harming herself at night? How is she's releasing? How is she's outletting? I am proud of ChriseanRock in this situation, is because ChriseanRock, she expresses herself, and I think that is very healthy to express yourself. ChriseanRock is not stuck in a room by herself with a whole bunch of kids, miserable, and looking at it all and getting phone calls after phone calls saying, did you see what your man said? Did you see what he did? Did you see where he was at last night? And she have to take it, okay, with that big ass bag and things, okay? And I want to know, what gives Stewie the strength? What gives Jaidyn the strength? Because that's a lot of, is that strength or is it weakness? I don't know. I'm thinking that big ass back give her goddamn strength. But I want to know, is it weak to stay with a man that disrespect you time and time again? That cheat on you and have, what is it? What do y'all think? Press 1 if you think it's weak for Jaidyn to stay there, knowing that he disrespects her, he's using her and playing games with her. Press 4 if you think that's strength. That takes a lot of bravery. That's strength for you to stay in that type of relationship, knowing that he don't like you, knowing that he don't love you, knowing that you getting fake love. Is that strength? What is it? Is that strength? Rick and Four said that's some strength. Ooh-wee. Some people say it's weak and lazy. Okay, very weak and lazy. And if Blueface drops Jaidyn, please tell me, what do Jaidyn get out of this? What do Jaidyn get? Do she get her own home? No. What is she going to be left with? All she's going to be left with 3 kids, and she's going to have to go back to her mama house. But that's it. And she ain't gonna be able to file child support because he's gonna be broke as a joke, you know. So that's why he constantly have to do these shenanigans, because this is life or death for Blueface. He's if social media shut down today, I mean, he still got to get clout, and that is so fascinating, right? That clout can provide you a living. Like, all you have to do is get on social media, give yourself a presence, do some toxic stuff to get all attention on you, keep doing toxic shit, and the money go up, the views go up, the money go up, the views go up, and you can make a living out of just getting on the internet, doing toxic shit, and just demanding attention. You know, attention whores are paying off. If you are an attention whore and you're on social media and you're gathering attention, that, man, I know it sounds horrible, but that is the truth. Okay. Yes, it is. So the love of her life, she meant 2 kids. It's weakness, it's ridiculous, it's pathetic. Okay.
Why you trying to make me mad though?
All right. So she says he's trying to make her mad by having that other girl there and letting her know that it's another girl there and letting her listen to the other girl. Now, Blueface could have been like, told the woman to be quiet, but he didn't want the woman to be quiet because Blueface wants a show. Blueface is an attention whore. Blueface really want to compete with ChriseanRock for the attention. Okay, they all are competing. They're all in a horse race for attention. But Blueface, he does it through him as a man, and he does it through Jaidyn. Okay, so Jaidyn, that is Blueface female ego. Jaidyn does not care about the limelight, but she is a servant to Blueface. Jaidyn worships Blueface. I believe Jaidyn sold her soul to Blueface. So clearly, Blueface own her soul, because that's what it seemed like. It seems like she don't have a brain of her own. She done sold it to Blueface for whatever reason. And Blueface want attention through Jaidyn, which is really him, as in his female ego, and he want attention from him as a man. So, and it's horrible because ChriseanRock is beating both of them. She's beating both of them combined together. She's beating both of them separately. So that's why he's really mad. So anything he needs to do to get attention, he definitely will. Okay. So I want to accept some phone calls if you guys don't mind. Press 4 if you guys don't mind me accepting some phone calls. I want to get these phone calls up and running. I ask you guys to please call in. This is a video clip from Blueface mom, also confirming that she feels that Blueface have been messing around with ChriseanRock.
I don't know about this selling soul stuff. Am I shocked he messing with Chrisean? No, his daddy was doubling back over my house too. Callie daddy was doubling back. They be doing that doubling back shit. But that's your dumb ass fault if you let them double back. Cause they only doubling back for some hoochie coochie. You know what they doubling back for. They ain't trying to take you to the ball game.
Definitely a territorial thing.
And double back over here.
All right. So I'm munching on a cookie. Blueface says, yes. Blueface have it in his blood. Blueface daddy kept doubling back. So she says Blueface is definitely doubling back when it comes to Chrisean. However, she says, Chrisean, that's on you if you allow him to. Chrisean's want him to. Chrisean open it up with open invitation because ChriseanRock want those babies. And Blueface can't get mad at anybody if ChriseanRock is pregnant with his child again and again and again, because he does not take responsibility of his action. If you don't want to get any woman pregnant, you guys have to stop hitting it. Stop going in raw dogging. Go play with yourself. Okay? But the choices that you make, you're going to have to face those actions one day. Okay? They can't get pregnant by themselves. So you have to learn self-control and self-discipline. You can't blame nobody but you, fellas. So let's get these phone calls rolling because I want to know what you guys have to say about this. It's just a lot. Okay, you guys ready? Is there anything else that I'm missing? ChriseanRock has a message. She says, how am I using you to sell tickets when I am the tickets? Okay. So yeah, because I believe he had a lot of stuff to say. Did you guys see those text messages that was out of Blueface? Would you guys like me to go and read those text messages? So let's get a phone call in. Let's get Miss River. I'm sorry. How you doing, Miss Rivers?
I am good, and you? I'm a little tired, but I'm entertained.
What's your thoughts about all of this?
Everything you said was very accurate. You analyzed that call to the T. Blueface is not over Chrisean. He still got some kind of connection and feelings with her. Obviously, she's not, but we don't expect her to be. I'm interested to hear from everybody else.
Okay, Blueface has a message. He says this. Y'all do know me and Jaidyn never breaking up, right? Like, she got the ring already. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. The fuck? So is he saying that to men too? Did men have a chance? Because he
He
said men.
said ladies and gentlemen. He was
Yeah.
very clear.
Yeah.
He said what he said
We all,
verbatim.
but we knew it. We knew it. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he's coming out.
Well, he already came out. I do know me and Jaidyn never breaking up, right? Laughing out loud, like she got the ring already. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. Damn. Never knew men had a chance. I thought Blueface used men for down low activities, and that was it. But hell, but you know what? These men be having a relationship with men behind the scenes. So maybe he was in a relationship with another man too. Maybe he got a man version of a ChriseanRock that we don't know about. Uh-huh. Curly Cookie said, I said what I said last night. You sure did, child. You sure did. So he
Now
also
it do seem by that message though that he trying to insinuate that people have a goal of breaking them up. I don't think that nobody has a goal of breaking them up. Maybe Rock do, but everybody else, nah. We just not really know who she is. I'm talking about Jaidyn. We just not know who she is. So
well, what I have to say about that, do we have a goal of breaking them up? No. I think that that's his perception. I think that when he talks about we're not breaking up, meaning that he has Jaidyn in the hole. A lot of people feel like Jaidyn, you need to wake up. Jaidyn, you need to do better. So I think this is a diss to all the Jaidyn supporters out here. And I would love to know how you guys feel about Jaidyn because she's going to be stuck with Blueface. ChriseanRock, she is the winner in this because ChriseanRock is not stuck with Blueface. ChriseanRock can leave and she's free to fly as a bird. She's independent. She makes her own money and she can date any man that she wants if she chooses to. However, Jaidyn is stuck, okay? And it's horrible to be stuck in a situation where a man is abusing you mentally, verbally, emotionally. He's not going to let up on Jaidyn, and that is a burden, and that is so sad for her. So that's just what it is. It's sad. Would you guys want to be stuck with Blueface? Press 1 if you want to be stuck with Blueface. Press 5 if you would hate to be stuck with Blueface. I would hate to be stuck with any nigga, to be honest with you. I don't like that possessive shit. You like that possessive shit, River?
no,
When a
I like
nigga
my freedom. If I gotta go, I gotta go.
If I can't have you, nobody can have you.
I like them feeling that way, but I still like my freedom to be able to get up and go. I like my space.
I don't even want your ass feeling that way. Because when I cheat on you and you find out, you're going to want to take me out of here.
GG.
What?
No, that's a true point.
You know these niggas be killing women when they cheat and all that shit. So this is what he says. I've never seen a female more delusional record me on the phone, literally telling you I don't F with you and stop talking about me on live. That's literally how I talk to her every time. No sweet talk shit. No, none. Like, how do I get this young lady off my D? Well, Blueface, if you really wanted to get Chrisean off your D, stop giving her attention. I mean, you go out your way to get on live to talk about her. You go behind the scenes to mess with her. You purposely put her in your music video to sell your video. So, Blueface, you're just as delusional. River, didn't he fly to a whole different state? Didn't he fly across the coast just to put ChriseanRock in his music video?
Yes, he did. And not only that, every single song that he's wrote for Jaidyn is dissing Chrisean. That Barbie song is an entire diss track.
He is so obsessed with Chrisean. He wants to know what she's doing, what type of man she's with. But yet he's a narcissist because he want to twist it and paint it around like she is the problem. But sir, she was doing great without you in her life. She was a track star, doing awesome. So please, if you wanted to stop messing with this girl, you wouldn't give her no time of day, no attention. You wouldn't even, how did she get time to record you if you never gave her time and energy, dummy? In order for her to record you, you had to give her something to record, dummy. The fuck are we talking about? He want to give it up like, oh, I don't spend time with her. I don't talk to her. Well, if that's true, how is she recording anything? If that's true, she would not have access to you. But she do. And y'all ain't talking about the baby. Y'all ain't talking about the business. So just cut it. Boy, last month you was just up in her talking about sign with you. You wanted her so bad to sign under you. But all of a sudden this week, now she's weird and she's delusional. Yeah, because she exposed your ass because you're trying to make it up to Stewie. You trying to make Stewie feel some okay because she's up crying. Stewie is sad and crying behind this. And all this he's doing, he's front just like he fronted for his whole life. He's putting on for Stewie. This is a performance. Let's give a big old thank you to Curly Cookie, donated $2. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Curly.
Y'all. You know we love us some Curly Cookie, baby. Okay. So please, let's get these likes up, you guys, and support this channel. Support us because we love us, and I love y'all for real. Okay. He states this: she sold out a gas station parking lot with 20 people laughing. If he was not invested, then why say anything? Why waste your tweets talking about her? This was not necessary, but you went out your way to do so because you're obsessed. You're just as obsessed as she is. You just as obsessed, okay? I get it now. Nobody popped out to her booking, so she desperately needs me to sell tickets to the next one. And that's why she says, you know what? She responded to that tweet and she says, how am I using you to sell tickets when I am the ticket? And she's absolutely right. She did not lie on that one. Is she the ticket, Miss Rivers?
Yeah, she's a ticket. She's a trending topic right now.
She's a trending topic today. She's a trending topic tomorrow. She's a trending topic last week. She's a trending topic last month, last summer, last year, and moving forward. She's a motherfucking trending topic. Okay. So he also states, am I the only person who's hearing this phone call? I don't care about no good news. No surprise. Stop talking about me. Cause like, what the F? This gotta be harassment at this point. Blueface, if this is harassment, then go ahead and snitch. Go ahead and talk it out and make a police report. Why aren't you making a police report? If this is harassment, go make a police report. Do you guys think that Blueface is going to file a police report for harassment against ChriseanRock? Press 1 if you feel like yes, he will. Press 4 if you feel like he's capped, he's a liar. No, he won't. Okay. How did she get the number? You have to give her the number you picked up and you return the phone call as soon as you got the missed call. I don't know about you, Miss River, but sometimes I leave people on red. Sometimes I get phone calls from my motherfuckers and I don't return. River, have you ever got a phone call from somebody and you did not return their phone call?
Absolutely. On a regular basis.
But honey, he broke his neck. He had to return that phone call as soon as possible.
Yes, he did.
Girl, that says a lot.
And not only that, he trying to deceive us, thinking because he said no on the phone, stop calling me, stop whatever he said. We heard them undertones in your voice. You could tell, we could tell. If you just listening to the tone of somebody's voice, I don't know if any of y'all do that. You can read it on the tone of the voice. He very much wanted to be on the phone with her. He thinks for whatever reason that because he said
River.
some disparaging words.
River.
What's up, Gigi?
And I'll let you guys know. If I don't want to talk on the phone with you, I'm not going to pick up. First of
That
all,
part.
I don't pick up for numbers I don't know. So if you call me from a number I don't know, I'm not going to pick up. What celebrity in their right mind is picking up phone calls they don't know, right? Who does that shit? Half of y'all with common sense, y'all don't even pick up phone calls you don't know, random numbers. Who's picking up that phone? I'm not. I don't pick up random numbers. If you call my phone and your name is not stored, I'm not picking up. You're going to have to leave a message, ho. You're going to have to leave a message. And the fact that he's a whole celebrity out here, so if he tried to twist it like I didn't know who the number was, he can't. However, he knows who the number was. You know why? Because he got her stored in his phone book. He is familiar with the number. And this phone is supposed to be a new phone number that nobody has, but she has it and she is stored. Now, people may say, well, of course he got the number stored because that's his baby mama. However, at 4:00 in the morning, they ain't talking about no baby mama shit. At 4:00 in the morning, they was not talking about no work-related shit either. So save it. If you didn't want, and you know, it's ways to go about it. You do not need to talk to your baby daddy or your baby mama, Blueface. We all know ChriseanRock is honest, and she says she do want attachment with you. She do want a relationship with you, and we got that. However, you have a relationship with her, but in the forefront, you want to lie and you want to deceive and you want to live a double life like you don't. You're a liar. You want to live a different life that you're portraying behind the scenes, and you're mad because she exposed you for it. That's all that is. But let's go back to that phone call. You know she calling you. If you don't F with her like that, why don't you have her ass blocked? Why, when you first heard her voice, why didn't it go click, click? If it would have went click, click, she would not have had anything to upload. Am I right or am I wrong? If Blueface did not pick up the phone, if Blueface would have heard her voice the first second and said click, click, and blocked, would she have anything to post? Could she have posted this long conversation between the both of them? River?
Absolutely not. Would have went straight to voicemail. He wouldn't even know the call came through.
Period. And right, because when I have it on, don't do disturb shit. It is
D&D.
okay. I be like, damn, I got all these missed calls, and then halftime I don't return phone calls. Yeah. So save it. It says I'm finna call my jeweler, and you want to troll for real. Watch this. So now he wants to partake in the trolling, but I thought she was weird. Who trolls with another weird person? Why get involved? Why don't you stop? Isn't he a father of how many? I mean, he can go and he can do father duties. He can do his business. He has a whole wife. Plan your honeymoon. But he rather spend time to address ChriseanRock and give ChriseanRock attention. And we have to realize this is his love language. Toxic arguing is his love language. And a lot of dysfunctional people, that is their love language. They pick fights with you purposely because they like you. I know it's dysfunctional. I know it's backwards. But River, have you ever heard this? When you were a little girl, or when you saw different girls around, I don't know, when they say, oh, a guy's picking on you, he keep on hitting you. And then some, have you ever heard this saying? Well, the reason why he hitting you and picking on you because he like you. Okay, and I want to know, have you guys heard that saying? Have you guys heard it? It's very dysfunctional. It's very toxic. But they would tell girls when I was growing up that got picked on by boys, that the boys kept on hitting them and messing with them. Oh, he does that because he likes you. Press 1 if you heard that dysfunctional theory. Press 5 if you never heard that before. I say that to say this, that when somebody of that dysfunction keeps messing with that person and doing this toxic shit, on the outside, one perspective, you would think that little boy really hates you because he keeps picking on you and talking about you. But when you look deep in a different perspective, you'll find out that boy is obsessed with you and he don't know how to control his emotions. So his language is dysfunctional with hitting you and talking about you. It's really dysfunctional. But that's his love language. His love language is this. Is keep fucking with her, messing with her, going back and forth with her, starting arguments with her, giving her toxic energy, telling her, I don't love you, I don't like you. You know how many people tell a person, I don't love you, I hate you, when really they care about them? I know, ain't it dysfunctional, River?
It's extremely dysfunctional. You just keep antagonizing the person, bullying them, pointing out their
Girl,
flaws.
I have seen situations where people argue and the girl or the guy say, I hate you, and they humping that same next minute. That's that dysfunctional shit, you know? Have y'all ever saw that? Have y'all ever witnessed that? They can be doing a do and say they hate them. I've been there.
Tell us about it, Gigi.
I've been there. I've been that functional. I've been doing a do, and all the time I'm like, I hate you, motherfucker. You ain't shit. I can't stand you. You's a dummy. And we kept insulting each other. Why? And it was so good. I won't never forget that experience because I disliked him and he hated me, and we really disliked each other. But the physical connection was really good, but we really disliked each other. I hated him for his mindset. He hated me for mine. So anyway, what you think about that, Miss Rivers?
It's true. We all, if you grown, you should have had that experience at least once, unless you just live a real peaceful life. And you shouldn't be on this. You shouldn't be here as a messy treat if your life that peaceful and can't relate to some degree. Come on now, let's be for real now.
Yes. Missy say, how about fighting and fucking? Now I've never got I've never got to the degree without fighting because I'm not a fighter, but people do. People do. Yes, they do. It's toxic. That toxic situation, that toxic love, they call it, is where they hitting each other, and then the next thing they bumping and grinding, and they say it makes for a better fuck. You know what I mean? All that energy built up. You know. Yeah.
I haven't done that one.
Girl, okay.
I sound like I'm missing out.
When I was younger, I did have this dysfunctional thought in my head where I wanted him to hit me. I wanted him to hit me, and I wanted him to hit me, and then I wanted him to feel sorry for me and then buy me gifts and then make love. I know it's weird, but I was a product of my environment. I didn't see that in my household because my household was very conservative and very Christian. But outside of that, I did see toxic relationships. And, you know, when I look at TV and the movies, they paint this ghetto picture where the man do the woman wrong, but then he makes up buying her all this Gucci shit, and then they make love, and they sold it as this is real passionate love, and that she stayed there because she took it and she riding down it, and she got more invested. You know, it's dysfunction.
I've been in that scenario. Then you getting choked and slapped, hair pulled during the session. I done took you on a shopping spree. Now you finna behave. Yeah, I've actually been that woman.
I remember my first time I got slapped. It didn't hurt, but I was just so dramatic. I said, okay, this is my calling. I left the house. And I was like, I'm running away. But I came back in 10 minutes. And that's And I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry, and I love that shit. But let's
We done went all the way off topic.
okay.
It
Let's get
relate
back
though
on.
to a degree. Okay, yeah.
The views are getting low. Let's go. Let's go back on topic. I apologize, y'all. Press one if you enjoyed my personal little topics, though. Okay, so we do have phone callers here. It says bitch got pull out a cough in her mouth and her furniture. ChriseanRock says, I got receipts. You just called me crying about me being out with my boo. It's okay for you to do you, Papa. I just working. You gotta chill. I invited you to come out. I would have made Mabu stay home at his dorm. You constantly run knowing it's only hurting you, not me. I've been chilling. So Blueface stuff definitely seem very sensitive. Chrisean says, y'all, I'm out traveling, getting money for Chrisean Jr. This nigga Blue is just somewhere lost. Keep getting at me like I'm forcing him to pretend to the world he's happy. The nigga just one of those many niggas. I'm not the old Chrisean when you used to ask those questions when I live with you. Boy, you got your life. I got mine. I'm not ever here calling you asking about your mess. I just vibe out with you because we got something here, but we just friends. Carry on, baby dad. I love you, widow. Stop calling. I've been falling back. The more you want to fake love me is just going to hurt you because I'm still going to do me. All right. Well, it definitely seemed like ChriseanRock got more heart. It sounds like she is more level-headed with this. Blueface is just crying and just bitching online. And I just think that is so weak of him to get online to vent like this. Like Blueface is venting like this is his diary. This is usually what we see women do. Usually men don't get online and start gossiping and doing all these diaries. Usually men are very level headed. Men are very logical and they know going back and forth with her is nothing but going to bring dysfunction. Him going back and forth with her on the internet, how is that going to help Blueface? It's not. But he's in his feelings and he's moving out of his emotions. All right, so let's take some phone calls. You guys ready? Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Okay. All right. So let's see. Okay. We have some phone calls, but then they left. Calling from 573. You're live on the air.
Yes. Hi, Miss Gigi.
Hi. How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good. Actually, I'm a little embarrassed, but I am a little invested in ChriseanRock. I am 51
I'm
years
gonna
old.
stop you right there, baby. You don't why are you embarrassed? This is entertainment. Do you
Because I'm a
remember
51-year-old woman.
I don't care. I don't care. Entertainment is entertainment. Do you remember when your parents used to watch the stories? Do you guys ever have parents that watch the stories? The World's Turn.
That's true.
All that. Press 4 if your parents ever watched the stories. Name some of them. General Children. As the World Turns. What else is them? 573. Name some other stories.
Only story I used to watch was Young and the Restless growing up.
They used to watch Young and the Restless, and they were into it. My parents was like, shut up. When they came on, everybody was
General
quiet.
Hospital.
Yes, Days of Our Lives.
I think that was one of the stories.
The Bold and the Beautiful, yes. So this is just that in this time, you know? We're watching The Bold and the Beautiful. It's a story. The story comes on every day, and every day I knew I had to be quiet or I was going to get my ass whooped, you know? And they would talk to each other like it was real. Remember that scene? And it was a movie that Jada Pinkett played in, and she walked up to the man and she hit the guy that was acting. That's how people felt. They were very invested. So it's human, it's natural. Don't feel sorry for it. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, I am for ChriseanRock. I want her to win. She do remind me a little bit of myself growing up. And what I was agreeing with a lot that you were saying about the double life. So she is exposing Blueface's double life, and he want her just to be quiet about it. But I'm so glad that she is boisterous about it. And I believe they do have some type of like soul tie trauma bond type of thing. Where he is still coming over there sleeping with her. And so I don't know if they will ever stop. Maybe she'll get to a point where she stopped, but even just recent video where she was talking about where she admitted to what she said, toxic sex, and then she talking about something she's never going to leave him alone. And so this is actually a trigger for me because I was in a toxic relationship where my husband had a woman who I don't think they would ever leave each other alone. So I can kind of relate to this a lot in a lot of areas. But I just want Chrisean to win. I'm so glad that she has her freedom from him at this time. I don't know if she would ever stop messing with Blueface, but you know, I guess she just got to go through her little time with him. I don't know if she would ever stop, but I'm happy as far as she came now because I didn't think she would get this far, and I'm just rooting for her really.
Okay, cool. You know what? She said that she's never going to stop messing with him. So I think she's going to continue to mess with him until she gets tired of him, you know, and she just going to have to run that phase.
But my question is, aren't they concerned about STDs and stuff?
Well, ST, we're going to say, you know what, because, you know, I ain't trying to get that health stuff on this channel. But no, clearly they're not. You know that.
No, I'm just concerned because it was like when I was talking to him on the phone, right? He was messing with somebody else. So he messed with a whole bunch of different women. Like,
yeah.
And then I'm just concerned, like ain't nobody concerned about their health.
No, because they got medication and they just gonna pop some pills or they just gonna get this or they gonna get that. So shit, they've been down to the clinic all the time. They good. They probably got a whole stash of antibiotics in their closet. So anytime they need a shot or anytime they need some pills, I'm sure they got it. Because you know, people do get these drugs illegally too. You know that, right?
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
There's some things that's not curable, but yeah.
Well, shit, they gonna run that risk. They don't care. Shit.
Yeah. Well, okay, Miss Gigi, I'm so glad to be on here with you. I haven't been on here with you in a while. And hi, Miss Rivers.
Hey,
I enjoy
girl.
listening as well. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue listening, ladies.
All right, thank you. All right, appreciate you. Calling from 678. You're live on the air. Hello, 678.
Hey.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. I am a big fan of Chrisean. I mean, I'm really proud of her, like you said. You know, she's doing what she's supposed to do. She's being humble. You know, men always find a way to sneak back in because, you know, he do have a child by her. So, you know, I believe even, you know, like you guys, I believe that, you know, she's just doing what we expected to do, like sit back and wait for him to, you know, put himself in a bad situation like he always do, back and forth with different, until she decided that she don't want to be bothered with him anymore. I don't think that he's gonna stop. He'll continue to keep doing this over and over. It's a pattern for him. And that's just the way I feel about it.
All right. Thank you so much. Whew. So any other comments? Feel free. I know we had a lot of people coming up here, but at the time I was speaking. So Nisi, come on up here. Hey Nisi, where you at? I don't see you up here. This is the time to come up here, you guys. So I'm just gonna zone in It says Blueface can sue Crack Rock with all. Well, man, tell him to do it. I mean, what does he has to lose? This is a guy that got many lawsuits against him. This is the guy that owes $13 million. So yeah, let's just see how that rolls. Half at it. Chrisean is being the baby mama that sleeps with her. And Miami model, how does that work for his thug image? Because doesn't Blueface brand, don't he push himself out here like he's a thug, like he's a part of the gang activity? Press 1 if Blueface pushes a brand that he is a part of gang activity. Press 7 if he does not. The last time I checked, he does. So how are you honestly telling him to be a rat when that goes against his religion? Okay, his religion is gang. Okay, and they have their own laws, they have their own beliefs that they go by, so that don't even make sense. But let's keep on going on. Calling from 980. You're live on the air.
Go by, so that don't even make sense. But let's
980. I hear.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Great. Can you turn the background radio off?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I also hear myself, and it's so distracting.
I don't know why you're echoing. I'm sorry. I don't know why you're echoing. You still?
I don't echo anymore. I'm good. Talk to me.
Oh, hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I just love your show. Oh, my God. I love your show.
Thank you,
so
baby.
Funny.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I love you for real. You make me laugh. But as far as Chrisean goes, they need to let her grow up. She's a good girl. And whatever she's going through with Blueface, that's her thing. She'll either, continue with it or move on. But let her do her thing. They get on my nerve picking on her. That's my niece, I feel like. Like, she's family. I love that girl. No, she's a good girl.
What do they say about her? I want to tackle it. What do they say about her?
Know what I like about her, honestly? What I like about her, she is so passionate about everything.
Yes.
She cries. She don't care about them talking about her teeth. She love hard. She's herself. She's not phony. She's really not.
She's a natural girl, and she's a natural beauty.
Loves her, though. He loves her. I'm sorry?
She's a natural girl. She's a natural beauty. She's a natural beauty.
Yeah, she is. She glows like, she has so much about her. Like, really, she's a real good person. And like I said, Blueface I think he loves her, but he don't know how to love her because his mother's a sickhead. I'm sorry. But I think he loves her. When he's with her, he's glowing. And she's so, like, she's really got his back. And he's going to see when she don't want it no more, then he's going to want her.
Yeah. I think with that, I feel that he's jealous of her. I feel like he's in competition with her.
He is very.
I feel like he feels like he is lost in his manhood when he's with her because she does not need to be with him. She makes a lot of money. She has her own mind, so he cannot puppet master her.
He can't brainwash her anymore.
he can't take her money anymore.
He can't brainwash her.
So he don't have that control. And that is so weak of him as an individual. The only way that he feels validated is by taking advantage of the weak-minded.
Well, he could keep that girl he proposed to. Like I said, like when he looks at Chrisean, I'm looking at when they're together all the time. He loves her. His mother's sick, so he's sick. But he loves her. He don't look at Jaidyn, what's her name, Jaidyn like that at all. He doesn't. I think he feels he owes her something because, she held him down or whatever. But she's foolish because when he even said that if Chrisean wouldn't have left, he was going to move in with her. Like, so he like, women swear they need men. You don't need a man, you need yourself and God. And kids don't make people stay. I don't know. I just pray for her. I pray for all of us.
Well, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you. We're going to let you go at this time. Calling from 312, you're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? Can you turn the radio down, please?
Sure. Are you talking to me?
No, I'm not talking to you. I just asked you to turn the radio down.
Yes, I have. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I hear you. Talk to me. Your thoughts about this?
Wow. Yes. First of all, let me say I love your show.
Thank you.
So real.
Thank you.
And I just want to piggyback on what you was talking about, girl. I felt the same way when I was younger. I felt like if the nigga didn't hit me, he didn't love me.
Right.
How crazy was that?
The reason why is because society, you know, what I was looking to in the hip hop culture, and that's how it was. So even though I had good parents that never fought, that never argued, they were very much straight Christian-like, but I didn't look up to those Christians. I felt that, you know, you're on a level that I didn't want to go, but I saw other individuals and I liked it. I like other people than my parents. So I wanted some of that.
Exactly, because I never seen it in my household either. I just, I guess I was going with the flow also, but I feel like if he didn't hit me, he didn't love me, girl. But anyway, as far as Chrisean is concerned, I love her. She's young, but she is real smart and she is real intelligent. And what I like about her is that she believes in God highly. That's what I like. This thing between her and Blueface, though, people said that just as last lady was talking about he loved her. I don't even think he know what love is. First of all, he truly don't. That's my just
who
my
taught
opinion.
him how to love? Who taught him how to love?
Exactly. I don't think that he really got it from his mom.
No, she still don't love him. She still does not show love, and you can see it by Dre. Dre, her son, continues to say she never loved them, and he still don't get love from her. Exactly. And the only time he's getting attention from her right now because she's trying to sell a show.
Right. And girl, she needs to sit her butt down somewhere and let her children do them. Like, for real, you just trying to do all this just to get a bag, and it's crazy. Like, come on, man. It's really crazy. But as far as Chrisean is concerned with Blueface, I feel like she, in a way, she kind of obsessed with him in a way, but I'm so proud of her that she grew out of it. But she needs to, like, really just fall back from this dude. Like, stop accepting his calls. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point now, I know if he was to come back to her and say, I'll take you back, she'll take him back in a heartbeat. But what about the guy that she with now? What's his name? Mabu or something?
Well, let's confirm that. Let's get this clear. I don't know. You've probably been misinformed by so many people on here that have something against ChriseanRock, but ChriseanRock and Mabu have never been in a relationship, and they don't like each other in an intimate way. ChriseanRock and Mabu have never been in a relationship, and they don't like each other in an intimate way. They are strictly friends and business partners, even though they gave a little flirty with each other. They were trolling. They were trolling that, which confused a lot of people. But they have no intimate or relationships.
Okay. All right. Well, girl, like, I don't know. Sometimes they be a headache. But I just can't stop watching they mess.
Well, I'm glad you can.
Their relationship is really toxic. But she really needs to just continue doing her, because she does not need him. Like you said, she make her own money. She do her own thing. And she's not as crazy or misinformed in her mind like people think she is. That girl got a lot of sense. So she needs to just stop accepting his phone calls. But in a way, I kind of feel her, though. Nigga, if you want to keep playing, I'm going to play with you. But I feel like she shouldn't go back to him because he's not going to change, because he don't know how. First of all, he don't even think that he's sick.
I think that
I don't even believe that he thinks he's sick.
Yeah.
You said what, babe?
I said I think that she have accepted his toxic ways, but she still want
Yeah.
him. I think she wants him. She desires him. Only way I can relate, I know some niggas did me wrong. They don't love me, but I still blow their phone up.
You so right. You got
I'm
that right.
still gonna blow
But
that
look, I'm
phone
gonna let
up.
you go. But this is one thing I want to know, though. This is one thing I want to know if I hang up. Is she really trying to get another baby with this man?
Yeah, she wants 12 kids.
Oh my Jesus, no. For what? I don't understand it. For what?
It's a dream of hers to have 12 kids, and her mom had 12 kids, and the kids are very prideful in that. That is something they wear as a badge of honor, that her mom have 12 kids, and you don't hear those stories anymore. So that is something that made her story so unique. So she wants to pass on that legacy by having 12 kids. She wears it as a badge of honor because that is where she comes from.
Right. Okay, I feel that. I get that. But if you do want more kids, why would you have another baby and another baby and another baby and another baby by this creep? That's not even stepping up to the plate for Junior. And the baby is pretty. I'm talking about he's so precious. Why would you want another child with this man, though? Like, I don't get it. If you want more kids, find you a good man. Because she can have any man she wants. She's gorgeous. I'm talking about she is so pretty to me. I love Chrisean. And I'm so happy for her. I want her to continue doing what she's doing. And hey, if you want to keep playing with you, play with her. But don't go back to him, please. Please don't. Yeah. But that's all I wanted to say. You keep on doing you, girl. I love your show.
I love for you for loving my show. I appreciate you. All right, we're gonna let you go, and I'm glad that you called. Calling from 646. You're live on the air.
Why you say? No.
Hello, 646.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Can you hear me?
It's going
good. How you doing?
Great.
Look, I'm at work. I've been trying to talk. I'm in the car at my job.
Well, tell it, babe. Yes, tell it. Thank you for calling. I'm glad you called. Now talk to me about this situation. What's your thoughts?
Okay, so my thought is we going through a whole nother situation with the tabloids, with social media and all this involved. Peter Guns and Tara in the Mina situation. It's just a whole nother situation going. Two beautiful, talented women. We just found out about Jaidyn's talent, but we been knew about Chrisean's talent. We can't sit here and sit there and blame Blueface for everything that's going on between Jaidyn and Chrisean, because both of them bitches dumb.
Well, why can't I? If I want to take that stance, and I want to hold him accountable because he is the leader. He is the man. He is the master manipulator. He is the captain of the ship. He is the oldest. He is the one that's been longer in the business when it comes to Hollywood. He's more knowledgeable. So why cannot I hold him accountable?
Only time we could blame someone for some other people making mistakes is when we see that they mentally not there. Chrisean, she's been off the liquor bottle.
Well,
you can't keep putting them. She talking about she's pregnant again.
MD says this. MD says, why would he be her leader? Well, let's talk about it. Why would he be a leader? He's the man, ain't he?
Blueface is not a leader. Blueface is not a leader. Blueface is not a leader. He's a manipulative person. I've seen it. I've seen my dad do it to women. I've seen my dad with 5 women, including my mother, all at the same time. I saw my dad get out of prison, and I saw my mom being married and ran back to my dad's dick.
I'm sorry, you
so
have to
I know all about manipulation.
However,
my dad looks good. My dad, he used to look good.
When I ask Blueface, if I ask Blueface, is he a leader? Is he a boss?
He's gonna say yes.
He is. Yes, he's gonna say yes. So
he's gonna say, let me tell you something.
That is
Blueface
their
is
world.
a narcissist.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. You're on another level. You're more mature. You have a lot of different experiences. However, when it comes to Blueface in their world, they're not there. Their perception and their world is so
there.
different.
Let me tell you something. They're there. Let me tell you why you know they're there, right? Because they always got some damn excuse on why the blogs is talking about them. And they always got some goddamn excuse behind it. Like Chrisean, mad about him posting the pictures of her baby's dick. Mad about him not claiming the baby.
Caller,
mad about this. Mad about that.
646. Your language.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Last time we was talking about that Usher stuff with the herpes, I was on the phone with you.
No,
you had to keep telling me the comments.
Yeah, bumps.
So, sorry about that. But yeah, so Chrisean, she constantly saying she wants payola off him posting pictures of the baby. Him not wanting to be there with her through her whole pregnancy. Jaidyn this, Jaidyn that. But then you're turning around telling everyone that you're having another baby by him. It's weird. I don't know if you're doing it for clout, but even if you're just playing along, Paris Hilton she acted dumb, but we all knew she was smart. But Paris Hilton ain't gonna sit there and turn around and try to have a baby by someone who don't even want to claim the baby. And Jaidyn, y'all can't feel bad for her either. She's over there. He bought her a whole BBL, got her a whole BBL, and them cheeks still can't keep them to stay. It's just not making sense. She's only a rapper now. It's because somebody's going broke. And WAG 100, he should just leave it all alone because he's looking stupid, constantly defending a man who don't want to be saved.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The call keeps going like in and out.
I'm sorry. I hear you.
Yeah, so we all need to stop. We all need to stop this. Oh, Blueface loves Chrisean. He's just playing Jaidyn. He only got her the ring. He only got her the ring because he's trying to make his mom and Chrisean jealous. No, he got her the ring. It has nothing to do with Jaidyn. It has nothing to do with Chrisean or his own mother. It has something to do with that Colombian deal, whatever they just signed. That's just to keep the money flowing. That's it. The whole proposal was fake. I don't want to hear Chrisean saying that was her ring. Chrisean, you look dumb saying that's your ring.
When did she say that?
Even when you found that was your ring, even if that was Chrisean's
hold on,
ring,
646.
why would she turn around?
I know that you like to speak on facts. When did ChriseanRock says the ring that Jaidyn got from Blueface
I'm going. No, what I'm doing
ring?
is I'm going based off. I'm talking about her. Well, people keep saying that. Oh, that's Chrisean's ring.
But
Even if it was her
Chrisean
ring.
did not say that. Let's just because I don't want people to run and say.
No,
I'm
not saying that she's saying it. What I'm saying, because the call keeps going on. What I'm saying is people keep saying that people keep saying that's Chrisean's ring. That's Chrisean. Even if it was Chrisean's ring, he's still gonna put it on her finger, and he's gonna put it on the next person's finger who just signed a deal. So they keep saying, "Oh, he loves Chrisean. Oh, he doesn't love neither of them." He already told us in the beginning that he does not plan on getting married because marriage is not for him. So for people to sit there and say, "Oh, he's finally gonna marry," no, he's not gonna finally marry nobody. And if he does decide to marry anyone, it's gonna be for a check. Blueface ain't getting no love from his mama. Chrisean damn sure ain't getting no love from her mama. Both of them is messed up inside. Chrisean's suffering from being codependency. She's scared to be alone. She always feels like she needs a man to validate her being special. She needs that because she ain't getting it from her mama or her daddy. Jaidyn, I don't know where her parents are. I'm not gonna sit there and make rumors about it, but I'll be damned if my daughter looking dumb as fuck on TV. And I mean looking dumb, sorry for cussing, looking dumb for the world to see with 2 kids. The whole situation is just stupid. And those girls, they are both stupid. They're just Tara and Amina, both competing on who can have the most kids. That's it. That's it, and that's all. So I just feel like everyone just needs to see through Chrisean. This is all a payola. None of us would have been listening to that song, that new song she got with Mabu, whatever his name is. None of it. I love the song. You can ask my boyfriend. I bump it 10 times a day. The song is catchy. But none of us would ever have listened to that song if it wasn't for Blueface shitting on her ass. I mean, taking a crap on her. We would never be listening to that song.
How did he take a crap on her?
No, what I'm saying is taking a crap on her whole life. Turning her into a drunk.
Okay, so Blueface.
Then putting the baby in there. Putting the baby in there.
Okay.
Dissing the whole child. Posting the whole child. We would have never been listening to that song.
So Blueface is the one that brought her to us, correct?
Yes.
So he is the leader. He is responsible.
No, I wouldn't say he's responsible.
You just said it. You said
he introduced us to listen. Listen to what I'm saying.
What?
He introduced us to her. But guess what? She had the choice. She had a choice. She had a choice like all the other girls.
Of course she has a choice. But at the end of the day, if it was not for Blueface in the dysfunctional show that he puts out here, we would never know her. He is the birth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. But
he is responsible.
I call him the leader behind it?
Yes,
no.
He is the leader.
But I call him the leader behind it? No.
You said
no,
it.
I
You
wouldn't
just
call
said
him the leader.
He's the one that introduced. Well, your identification of
he
a leader.
But guess what? That doesn't make the person a leader.
Leaders.
That doesn't make the person a leader.
Yes, it
guess
does.
What?
We all have different
leaders.
Coach
has
leaders
introduced.
Could be evil. Leaders can be nasty, sexual leaders. It's all types of leaders. He is a leader.
No, that's not. But that's not what a leader is. A lead. That's not what a leader is. Blueface. That's not what a leader is.
What is a leader?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Define your version of a leader.
Blueface introduced us. Okay, let me tell you something.
What is a leader?
Let me tell you something. A coach from a coach. LeBron James. He got LeBron James, right? LeBron James got placed into the NBA for us all to see. It was his coach. It was the recruiters. Guess what? It was the recruiters who introduced us to LeBron James, right? But guess what?
No,
LeBron
okay,
James
time
made
out.
a name of himself.
I'm lost. I don't watch. I don't
leader.
listen to sports or nothing like that. So I don't know nothing about sports. So you can't use sports. So.
No, but okay, that's like someone telling you, right? You joined the church and now you're part of the choir, right? But you leave the choir, you're not part of that choir anymore. That doesn't make the choir director a leader of you. Just because everyone knows who you are now.
I'm so lost with your explanation. I'm so lost. A leader is this. Anybody
on sports,
that
is on those sports.
A leader is anybody that is leading someone to. You can lead somebody to hell. You can lead somebody to a room. Anybody that's leading, influencing a group of people to something. A leader is an influencer. That's just pretty much what it is. Anybody can be a leader. I'm sure a lot of you guys are leaders, and a lot of you guys are probably followers. You can lead anybody to anything. And Blueface led ChriseanRock on the show. He led her to all of this success and fame in Hollywood, and that's why she feels so attached.
Yes, not only that though. You can tell that if you know psychologically or what my mind just went blank. A codependent. He suffers from codependency. You can see it. You can see it. And people, right? I study this. People who have not had a good upbringing, people who have watched their parents go at it, can suffer from that as they get older. So she found someone who she felt that can change her life. He changed her life, all right. he changed her life, but did he lead her in the right direction? No. So maybe you're right.
It doesn't matter if you lead to the right direction. A leader is a leader. You can be leader bad or leader good. The devil is a leader. Demons are a leader.
Exactly. You're right.
Okay, say I'm right again, boo. Say that again. Say it 3 times.
You're right, Gigi.
Hey, did y'all hear that 90 in the comment section? Because I got a lot of haters in the comments, okay? But yeah, I think sometimes people always want to feel like a leader is positive.
We need to
but it's not.
We all have to stop looking at Chrisean and stop feeling bad for her at this point. We just have to. We have to look at her now as entertainment. We have to stop looking at her like, that could be my daughter. Oh, I wish somebody would do that to my best friend.
60 seconds.
Or this and that. Because no one's going to ever do that to your best friend because they have you. Whoever she got in her corner, that's on them. And same thing for Jaidyn. Her best friend, that fake best friend, I should say, sorry for cursing, go sit there and record them arguing right after they that. And that's the same friend that was with them the next day or a couple of days after that on a private jet. So we have to stop feeling bad for these girls and let them entertain it. Because at the end of the day, how do we all know this is not for payola?
Well, I will hope.
Because look, Tara and Amina said it for
was.
years that they'll never be in the same room. They could never. Tara looked down at Amina like she's a homewrecker.
10
Same
seconds.
thing Jaidyn's doing. And everyone else is doing, looking at Chrisean, vice versa, looking at Jaidyn like they both wrong. They both are wrong. Why? Because they're both mothers now. I watched my mom do the same thing with my dad and my stepdad. I watched my dad fine butt come into my mom's world and ruin it in a quick second and leave.
All right. Well, I appreciate you, boo. We do got a few more callers. Love you. Please call me back. I love your energy.
Forget them callers. Them callers, they about to be on Jaidyn's side and or they gonna be on Chrisean's side. They ain't gonna want to be on the real side.
Well, I mean, I think just
they
like you. Now you
too.
say you are a fan of sports. I'm not. But in sports, don't they have sides? When we go to sport games, people don't root for. Let's just root for every team. Why have a shirt representing one team? Why won't we have a shirt that's inclusion, that all the teams and all the teams
we need to have a we need to have a team. We need to have a team for smart bitches.
Well, why they gotta be bitches? Do you think smart bitches want to be called bitches?
Well, women, hoes, sorry for cussing. Lord. Whatever they want to call themselves.
Okay. But I appreciate you, boo. We're going to let you go, okay? All right, let's go on to our next caller. Calling from 667. You're live on the air.
Blessings to everyone. Thank you for the show, ma'am. How are you? My name is Samantha.
Good. Blessings. Go ahead. I like that.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. So thank you for letting people air out. You know why? Because this is something in our community, and we do need a place to air our thoughts with our people, and we don't always get that space. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I would just like to say that I have been Chrisean, and I think I'm almost currently Chrisean, but I want to come from a spiritual perspective. When I went through my Chrisean and still kind of going through my Chrisean Blueface thing, I just learned a lot, and I was just like the hearers to just see things from a different perspective. Certain personality types cannot be together unless they are very mature in, if you want to call it your higher power, spiritual laws, Jesus. You have to be very mature. You have to walk the love walk. So with Blueface, what I want to say is that when I saw, I didn't know these people. I'm in my 50s. So I was like, who are these people? And this girl lost her tooth. And I was just like, whatever, this is so ratchet. And then when I actually started seeing her more and more, because they just kept getting so much publicity, and then when she went to church and she got prayed, I saw myself. The beauty of Chrisean is that she's a pure heart. And what we don't allow Black women to have is femininity and purity and being fragile. She's like a sweet child mixed into a culture, like you spoke on earlier, that is misogynistic and violent. Blueface, you could tell by his mom, and even what his brother said, was that he's been very overindulged. So being overindulged and thinking it's his way or the highway you get those two people that go together. Janet Jackson talked about it when she was with Renee, how it was a situation like that. If you look at Ike and Tina Turner, if you look at Beyonce and Jay-Z. So the spiritual aspect of it is when you do these hood type of, I want to be this type of image, I want to be in the streets, I want to be about the streets and the violence, you dealing with spirits called Leviathan and Python, which are narcissistic spirits, but they have levels, and they're only one thing that principality wants to do to these urban, youth that we have out here, and adults who still want to act like they ain't left their 80s and 90s hip-hop era, is that he only wants you to be self-indulgent. He only wants you to be non-self-sacrifice and have everything coming to you. It's like take. What the natural caregiver like Chrisean is, her personality type is very self-sacrificing and very Christ-like. Those types, for some reason, always meet up. And when I was in that type of situation, I was taken advantage of just a lot like Chrisean. And it was church, and it was a minister, and it's tongue talking. So we're all up in the spirit, but at the end of the day, the character is the character, and the devil comes in invisibly. You can't even feel him. It's like turning on gas, and you don't know until you're choking or gagging that something ain't right between this relationship. And then also being the side woman, I was the side woman, if you want to call it that, and you can't even see that you're the side chick because your love is so pure that your love kind of like washed away, kind of like the stain and the stench of the fact that it's adulterous or the fact that he has a girlfriend or what have you. However, what people hold on to is that you're the side chick. And then it goes all into like when the lady was caught with the man and it wasn't her husband in the Bible and they throwing stones. Their aim was to kill her. So I feel like the media's aim and the hood's aim is to throw so many stones at Chrisean until she's dead, until she's just going away. And when she came to Christ, back to Christ, you see how strong she is. Now, when she got into the church, this is the thing that blew me away. She had been to that church before, and I think she was 10 or 11. She gave all of her money into the offering, and she didn't come from a rich family. And she said, this is all the money that I had to eat. And the pastor, the Lord told him to give her the entire offering. So right there, the hand of God was on her. Once the hand of God is on you for whatever it is, you guarantee you that when you get ready to come into
667.
That
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt,
yes,
but we're pressed for time. So we got some other callers we want to try to get in.
But can I just get your response on how you feel on that? Thank you.
Well, 667, you gave me so much. It was a lot. It was hard to follow everything because it was so much. I think that if you would have gave me a little bit and talked about it, it would have been a little bit easier to follow. But it was so much, I got kind of lost. But I'm sure a lot of people got it and they understood it. And like, in spiritual realm, you already know if you put a message out there, everybody's not going to receive it. But those that do, it's meant for them. And those that don't, it's not meant for them. But I appreciate you. And we're going to let you go. Calling from 314. You're live on the air.
Hey, Messy Sweet.
How you doing? Good, baby. What's going on?
It's a lot going on, and I'm gonna try not to jump around so much, but I take notes. I'm not. How can I put? I'm not on anybody's side between Jaidyn and Chrisean, okay? Because I gotta be honest with you. I don't see a whole lot of difference in between the two, okay? I don't want to get into an argument or anything, but you keep referring to Chrisean, she's so smart, and I don't think so. You said that Blueface
Well, can we talk about that? Can I talk about that? Since you want to talk about it, she is smart. The reason why she's smart is because if Blueface died today, then she got a 2.6 million house. Not only that, she has a career now. She can place any toothpaste. She can do brand deals, and she's going to be good for the rest of her life if she plays it right. She's just not getting into any contracts. Her checks has her name on it. Her checks don't have a nigga name on it, okay? So she has made a lot of smart moves. She has come up from where she was. So yes, she is smart.
Okay, that's your take on it. Just like you said, Blueface is a leader, and to me, now this is only my opinion, okay? And the chat's probably going to eat me up, but I think of him as a predator, okay? And if anything
let's
knows
just
about
say
if anybody,
a prey, or a pedo,
kind of like that, because a predator.
No. I don't want you to say that full word because it just alerts stuff. So I prefer to say predo. I do a little filter.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm trying to hear you, but it's kind of choppy. It's I could hear the other caller, but when you talk, it's kind of choppy. I don't know if it's coming across.
I think it's probably the Blog Talk Radio, because another caller said the same thing. However, on our side, we don't hear it, but it's probably from the Blog Talk Radio. I apologize for that.
Okay.
Hey, caller, maybe if you say master manipulator.
Pedo is fine.
Is that good, Fredo?
Pedo.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You see Blueface as a pedo, but pedos can be leaders too. I mean, pedos, usually a pedo is going to lead you into doing some things that you should not do. They are leaders.
Yeah, well, I say more like you could say leader. You keep saying leader, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I say a manipulator. And what they're really, really good at doing is picking out the ones that they could do that to. Okay?
So are they going to pick them? Are they going to take them somewhere? Or what do they do? What does a pedo do? What does a pedo do? Can you walk me through what a pedo do? Or what does Blueface do?
Well, I'm trying to tell you. They pick who they can manipulate, who they can get to do what they want them to do. Okay?
Oh, okay. Wait. You said get them to do what they want them to do. That is a leader. You're leading somebody to get somebody to do what you want them to do.
But see, to me, a leader leads groups of people. A leader will lead a whole group of people.
Wait, hold on. Blueface didn't lead a whole group of people to watch that Barbie, that clip. That was all Blueface. He led a lot of people to buy that. They're leaders all over this world and influencers.
Okay, well, I watch these two women that he has so much of an influence on. I can't see a whole lot of people, but I definitely see these two women, and I don't see one being any better than the other. I have watched and listened to people call the other girl, Jaidyn, ugly, stewy, big face, pumpkin face, everything in the world. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but to me, and this is only my opinion, Chrisean doesn't look a whole lot better, okay? With that tooth missing and the crazy looks that she has in her eyes.
Chrisean looks gorgeous. You come on, you got to be honest.
Mental illness going on
Chrisean, her skin is gorgeous. That tooth can be fixed, but that skin is gorgeous. Chrisean is natural. She is a pretty girl, naturally.
That's your opinion, and she absolutely is, because she was an athlete. I watched her run on one of those gladiator shows and win. She was an athlete. I'm not saying that she started out the way she is now, okay? But you can tell there's something obviously wrong. Like you said, the tooth can be fixed, okay? The tattoos can be removed. But the reason that you did this in the first place, okay? I watched, and I don't want to jump around too much, but I was looking at Blueface one time when he was up tweeting, okay? He's up tweeting or whatever he's doing, and Jaidyn was in the background snoring. He did this while she was asleep, because somebody pointed out, do you hear that girl back there snoring? And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, oh my God, okay? I also remember when Chrisean took his phone and ran to the bathroom, and he broke down the bathroom door and snatched all them braids out her head, and she didn't go anywhere. She stayed right there with him. Okay? Everybody blames her violence on him, but I've seen her be violent when he was nowhere around. Okay? I've seen that. I'm just trying, how can I put this? I'm looking at the whole picture. And I'm going to tell you something else. I remember when she first got pregnant and they did some kind of paternity test while the baby was still in the womb. Okay? And he kept accusing her of cheating. And then I remember when they said that it's how much the percentage was, and the look on her face, she almost looked shot herself. You're the father. Okay, but okay, it was the shocked look on her face, like she was almost shocked he was the father. Okay, and I said, okay, well maybe there's some truth to her cheating. I don't know, because it was just the way she reacted. And anybody can go back and pull that reaction.
Can I ask you one question?
It was the way she.
Because we're at the topic of ChriseanRock exposing Jaidyn husband for living a double life. The phone call. Do you have any comment about the phone call? Because we do have some other callers we have to get to.
That I heard that phone call. But I also listened to the things that she was saying about him still nutting in her. Can I say that?
You said what? You can just find another picture. Filter your language. So when ChriseanRock talks about when Blueface sprayed the club up, I hear what you're saying, but we're talking about this situation, and it seems like you're trying to get a list, a history of Chrisean wrongdoings because you want to paint her as an evil villain, and that's your right. That's but this have nothing to do with the topic that we're referring to.
Well, I was listening to the topic you're referring to, it, and I can get right back on it when he called and said, "I thought you called me. I'm calling you." When she said, "Did you mean to call me?" and he said, "Well, you called me," and they went to talking, and it was the things that she was saying and the way she was saying. And I don't mean to point her out bad, because I think she's a victim. She's a victim. She's a victim of this man. Both of them are. She's a victim. Okay? Okay, what I can't get, and I have been a young person in love before. I understand that. And see, what I can't get is, I know when she got pregnant and he called her a bitch over and over and over and over, and told her to get rid of it, and over and over and over. And I'm thinking to myself, Lord have mercy.
Oh my God, can I ask you something? Would you marry a man like Blueface?
No, hell no.
Okay, what type of woman would marry a man like Blueface? What type of woman is that?
She's a victim, just like Chrisean, a victim that almost feels like they don't have any self-worth. Okay?
A person with no self-worth.
Chrisean's waking up. A person
that have no self-worth. So you're saying a person that would marry Blueface is a person with no self-worth. That's sad. That's sad. No value. They have no value. But 314, we have to go because we're pressed for time. All right, so I'm going to let you go. And she said it. She said, Jaidyn, she has no value. She have no self-respect for herself. Came out the right to call herself. Didn't she say that? I asked her, I said, what type of woman would marry a Blueface? I said, would you marry a Blue? She said, hell no. Jaidyn should have never accepted that ring. And she knows it. Everybody knows it. Frozen Bay, I see you in here, but BMT, I've been waiting on him. I haven't heard from BNT for a long, long time. I want to know where BMT at, why he has neglected this channel. So BMT,
what's going on, sis?
what you neglect?
No, I don't. I love you. You know I love you. Don't do that.
Love
you know,
is what it does.
You know, Lord, I gotta go. I gotta just cash app you. When you gonna start? All right, so let's get to this. I got, but even Miss BMT, even she we loving the show. First off, any man that's up late at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning entertaining another woman while his woman is you know what I'm saying, cupcaking. Yeah, he ain't got he out of pocket. He out of pocket. And that's the thing. That's the thing about it. Blueface has control issues. He likes to control. That's why I agree with you when you talked about the lead. He wants control. He likes it when controlling the narrative of I got her. Y'all look how she's crazy. She's this and that. But now it's changed. It's changed that okay, she's taken her own career. She's moving differently. She has her own stuff going. She can smile, say, you don't control my household. You don't control my career. You don't control my money. You don't control how I move. You don't control my happiness. And that irritates him. That irritates him because he can't. And there a lot of men have a controlling complex. If they can't control the woman, then they want to destroy the woman. And so saying he didn't want to marry that girl Jaidyn because, oh, well, I married because I love her. He wanted to do that to say, you see, he wanted to throw that at Chrisean. But Chrisean and everybody knows with any sense that wasn't done out of love. That was even I'm pretty sure that girl laying up in that bed knows, well, he don't love me. He just doing this just to try to do it in spite of her. That's why she recorded it saying, what you calling me for? You don't call me for your child. You don't call me to check up on the well-being of how your child is doing. You call me just to throw diss tracks and shade. And so that is irritating him. And that just shows you how far this man is just fallen, that she's like, hey, I got something good. I want to tell you good news about my career. I don't want to hear that. You a clown. Wait, well, you don't want to hear but I can praise you and hype up your career, but you can't be happy about my career. And so that just shows you how jealous and envious he's become, that he can't lead or dominate her. And she's like, if I want to call you over, I can do that. Jaidyn, his own wife, she ain't got no smoke for that. Because in the back of her mind, she's like, dang, what can I say? I know he don't really love me. So she's in it for a bag. Blueface wants to control Chrisean or just see her miserable, which is pretty sad. Because why would you want the mother of your child to be miserable or to fail, and your child is in that home? Knowing that she came from a dilapidated environment to a successful environment, and she's doing very well. Whether people talk about her or not, she came from nothing, from a broken home, to now she got her and her child. She got a man that loves her. They're making money. We y'all want to see her go back to Blueface, where he talks about her, disses her, disrespects her? Like, come on now, like that don't make no sense. So she's like, "Hey, I'm all the way on the other side of the U.S. Why are you mad at me? I called you not on no disrespectful hours. You calling me late at the night, right by your wife, so you don't respect your own bedroom." So that just shows you, like, he does not care. He don't care. Jaidyn don't care either. And so that just shows you that where it's going to go. Mind you, he still has cases up on him for things he's already has done. So I'm very proud of how Chrisean's career is going, how she's able to go find love, how she's able to go have fun and smile. Because some people, the best way to irritate them is to live your best life. And that is something that he cannot stand. He can't stand that because his career is not moving like hers is. People are rooting for her because she was looked at as the crazy underdog and she's making money. She's living a good life. She has her child. She's not, I mean, what else can we say? So I can only root for this young lady. You know what I'm saying? She's not perfect. We're not looking for perfection, but we know that she's trying to get things, together. And she's with a man who comes from a pretty decent background from what we can see. So she didn't get with an archetype like another Blueface. She got with a pretty nice young man. That's not calling her out of her name. That's not disrespecting her. Blueface should be worried about his child, not be worried about what's going on between her legs or talking down on his own child's mother. She's not jumping up calling him. I mean, granted, he had no problem dissing her in front of the world. So, like I said, this man has very self-esteem and control issues, and he does not care about who he burns, so long as he is standing on top of ashes in the mound. I didn't mean to go too long, Messy, but I'm just I'm getting out of offensive man.
You know you my favorite. You, Drake, Chris, River, y'all one of my favorites, and there's a few out there too. But yeah, you could go talk as long as you want to. Shit.
But I agree with you when you talk about he wants to lead. He wants to be in control of her and her money and how she is perceived. And this is that thing that a lot of women or people have been fighting for. Namely, a lot of Black women have been fighting for their peace. That woman was crying tears of happiness. I got me a house. I got my child. I got us a roof over our head. I'm going to try. That man wished harm upon his own seed. That man don't love her or that child. He just wants to dominate. And that's dangerous. Because that child is going to grow up and see, wow, that Black man can't get mad if that white man takes his child and starts loving his child and starts treating his child like a human being, like an actual person. What are they gonna call him, corny? Granted, her music is selling, so they can't say she's a sorry artist. I've watched some of her shows. Don't pick on her. She won't pick on you. The perception of the media is they try to paint is that she has to be jacked up. Now that they're actually trying to move forward with a more cleaner career, that's a problem. The Jaidyn girl, and this says a lot about herself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on through her mind, but she already knew what time it was. I mean, it's not like she can't see that he just all of a sudden, after giving her so many babies and sleeping around, now all of a sudden he hit an epiphany that he wants to marry her. He ain't try to plan a wedding. He ain't try to do nothing, something decent where at least go to the courthouse and, get some balloons or a cake. No, we getting married. That's right. He did that out of spite. That's that tactic that's used on a lot of women to say, I's a married now, look at you. But everybody can read the room that you don't love her. You try to do that to hurt me. It doesn't work. You don't have that power. And that hurts him more because he don't have that power, Messy. And that hurts him. Men like that hate that they cannot hurt women like that they can't make them feel insignificant. It's what it is. So I'm hoping the best for her and her child. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Blueface gets some type of psychological help if he believes in that. But he's not, because nobody can tell him anything. So that's one of those things that however people want to perceive her or talk about her past is her past. But what she's doing now, go ahead, get me one. What she's doing now, y'all can't tell that young lady that she's not trying to build a better future for her and her child. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we can look at, that they ain't living in no shack. She's not getting with no crazy gang bangers or anybody. She's getting with a respectable man, and she's actually trying to work on her stuff. She's in the music industry, baby. And what else can we say? She has to mingle. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see her out here doing anything crazy like that. But I mean, she is part of the bad girls. So she has to work her lane. So, but that's what I'm saying, Messy. I ain't know if anybody else want to put in on that. But you know what I'm saying? That's just something I'm looking at from a man perspective. I would have told Blueface, bro, you just need to fall back, bro. I thought you got a woman, a wife, or you got all these so-called 304s in Cali. Why are you worried about her? You don't even like her. You don't even like your child. You don't like none of your kids. Why are you worried about her?
BMT.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Miss Rivers. I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What is Jaidyn thinking, in your opinion, at this moment? I know you gave a male perspective, but as a man, what do you think that Jaidyn is thinking at this moment?
So the thing about it is, she's trying to, because she understands that man in the bedroom with her does not love her. But she's willing to, so long as she's benefiting, getting a car, a house, somebody's paying for her studio time, she'll tolerate the abuse, even at the sacrifice of her own self-esteem, or how he'll do, like, she's not oblivious. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She's not oblivious to man, you know what I'm saying, rolling over to the side and arguing. Like, like he was quiet when he was arguing with Chrisean. Chrisean ain't quiet on no phone. But she's just laying there, just, I got whatever I got to do to take care of me and my kids. Granted, sometimes you got to just say, you know what? I'm just going to record this stuff, because when I get enough evidence wrapped up, I'm going to say you were stepping out and you was cheating on me, and I'm going to get my money. Blueface dumb. He really put himself in a pickle now, because you stepping out, trying to do all this affairs and talking and trying to set up stuff. Mind you, Chrisean already said, I can call you over here anytime you want, and lay it on you. And he not like he denied it. If I was Jaidyn, I'd be like, gotcha, nigga. I got you. I'm about to get paid. I'm about to get paid today. You don't. You gonna admit that you will do affairs by your wife? Boy, in California don't play about that, boy. They don't. They sure enough don't. I don't know if his brain is click. But see, that's the thing about it. He's taking these women for granted and not understanding that they are going to keep picking him apart. They're going to keep doing that. Jaidyn's going to suck it up. She knows to stay out of Chrisean's way. She knows to stay out of Chrisean's way.
It sounded to me like what you're saying is that both Jaidyn and Chrisean are tag teaming him, and he's oblivious to it. Yeah, he got us, the audience, those who tune into the messy shit. Sorry, stuff. We're taking it as though he's playing one more than the other. We arguing with each other. We choosing sides. But it actually looked like these two women is picking him apart. Well,
the thing about it is they don't have to be on the same side so long as they know I'm getting what I'm getting out of him and you getting what you're getting out of him. In the end, we both know he's a piece of trash. So long as we can pick the meat off of the turkey, we can still put it on our plate. So when there's nothing left and he steps out of pocket, first of all, he can't kick Jaidyn out of that house. You know what I'm saying? Can't kick her out of the house. Not her or them children. because that's his wife. That he openly on a public platform announced, "This is my wife." So since when you did that and you gave up that perception, she can go ahead and run that to court. You did this, you took my kid, you took me, you did X, Y, and Z. Now, Chrisean, on the other hand, got you openly saying, "Yo, bro, you be coming over here trying to lay between my legs." So if you don't got to be the best detective, you just got to learn how to screenshot. We got audio recordings and everything. I mean, if Chrisean recorded it, Messy recorded it, I'm pretty sure Jaidyn recorded it. I mean, she is in recording studios. So listen, the man's not thinking that, yo, bro, everybody sitting around you ain't for you.
Mm-hmm.
So those women don't have to agree. They just have to understand that at the end of the day, we're going to get what we got to get. Chrisean got her career. Be that it was a horrific startup, look where she is now.
Mm-hmm.
She's free. She's flying around free, and he can't stand that, but he's not in control of her. Back then, he was like bragging off on social media, "Oh, you artists, y'all think y'all slick, talking to Chrisean behind my back." Oh, what's that sound like? Control, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that he's not in control of that, she's out there in the studio without him. With her white boy. They making money. Mind you, he has money already. So that's another bag. And she's still got Bad Girls Club as well as other streams of income. So mind you, shout out to what Messy said, she's not even signed yet. But she's independently making her bags. Jaidyn is collecting off of him slowly. Mind you, you got 2 kids in the household. You can't just listen, fellas, understand this. You can't just throw a woman and the children out on the street that is your wife. Those courts will remove you first. And you will still keep up them bills. So yes, ma'am, go ahead.
It don't got nothing to do with ChriseanRock or Blueface. But if you had a marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the woman wanted to kick the man out and his child, could she do that? Could his wife kick that man out and its kids, or no?
They would have to show probable cause. They would have to show probable cause of why. Because my family, we're into property management. You can't if he moved in with his child and him and his child moved into that woman's house and they've been living there for a while and the child is going to school and everything, and that woman would say, "I want him out of the house." You can't do that because they are denizens of that property. You have to go to court. You have to go get the paperwork, go to court, and go take it to a judge and say, "Hey, I want them out." And the judge is going to say, "Well, how long have they been there?" Well, they've been here for almost a year or school semester, or you got pictures of us dating and doing X, Y, and Z, paying bills and paying taxes and stuff. Oh, sorry, but it doesn't work like that. And there are some states where you get in the relationship or y'all do those shanty shack, common law marriages, as we want to call it. Yeah, that person is they live there, and that child, they live there.
Okay. Got it. Somebody says 30-day notice. Could she put a 30-day notice out for him or no?
You got to take it to the court. At the end of the day, got to still go to the judge. Whether you do a 30-day notice or not, that person can sit right there unless a deputy comes along and says, "Y'all have to leave." If you were to take that child and throw that child out, they can come back and sue you for a record. So yeah, you can't just remove that person out the house.
Okay, well, what if the situation is this? They got 2 kids. One kid is not from her, but the other kid is from her, and she just want to remove the other kid and the husband.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. They live there. They live there, and we've seen it plenty of times. That actually happened where the father wanted his baby mama and also the other child out of the house of the trailer, and DSS came and said, "You can't remove that child out. That child been here for 2 years. That child's been here for 2 years. That's their sibling. The mother's been here paying bills along with them. No, you cannot."
Thank you, BMT. I just wanted to know.
Always love, always. I enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Now we can get back to the ChriseanRock. That was on a personal level. River, anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think we hit everything on the head. The chat seems to be screaming out loud that everyone knows. I mean, they seem to think, BMT, that you don't realize that Mabu is not her boyfriend. The white guy, that's not her boyfriend. They want you to know that. And from what I'm listening to, you are aware of that. But he got a bag, and if he want to be a really good friend to her, then he can be that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the thing about it is, because we already understand how in the perception, especially for women, how they are treated or looked at, you know what I'm saying, when they're with certain male artists or certain men, right? We're not gonna pretend like that's not a thing.
Right.
She chose somebody. Yeah, he's not gangster, or maybe he's not thug, but he is a step up. He's safe. He's not disrespecting her. He's fun. She's smiling. They're playing with water guns, throwing money up, having a good time. And if safe and stable is the way for her to go, yes, it's a lot more slower, but guess what? She's okay. And that irritates him because I'm pretty sure Blueface has been throwing shots at the other man. Mm-hmm. One, he's younger, and he also is successful, and saying, "Why are you with that corny dude?" Well, what do you mean? I'm happy. Why does it bother you?
Well, can I say one thing?
Go ahead, sis.
We all know Blue for going on his little Twitter finger rant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
And he didn't do that. Chrisean, he didn't do that for a long time. Chrisean and Mabu teamed up to act like they were beefing together. And what did we have? Peace and quiet from Blue. Up until they pulled up in that baby blue Lamborghini performing together, showing that they still are working together from a business perspective. Mm-hmm. And are cool. And then what do we get? Twitter finger Blue.
Right. They're having fun.
Yeah.
They're having fun. And see, some people, like I said, some people, it's hard for them to stomach or tolerate that a woman, a successful woman, is talking to somebody else, plutonic, having fun. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors, and they're not getting disrespected. They're not having anything else going on. But you know what I'm saying? Like the thing, okay, he's sweet. He's so sweet, y'all. He's so nice to me, and he respects me. Oh, that's out of Chrisean. So Chrisean even says, she even says, he's so sweet, he's so nice to me, and he's very respectful. So, I mean, I think there's nothing wrong with sometimes people jumping out of one relationship into another one. You know what I'm saying? Versus wanting time to heal and just work on themselves. And when somebody say they just want to work on themselves, that's a problem. What she's doing. She's cleaned up a lot of those tattoos. She's cleaning herself up. She's doing stuff with her baby. She's doing her stuff with her career. She's with the guy. Yeah, he's not gangster, but guess what? She's having fun. She's not being called out of her name. He's not grabbing her all obscenely and disrespecting her in front of people. And I know, people don't like the Russell Simmons algorithm, but if that's a safe way for a lot of these women to go, I encourage it. Yeah, do that. If he can, first off, before you get in a relationship, y'all should learn how to be friends. And if they're friends, if they're learning how to be friends and be respectful, and there's nobody and he's not disrespecting her or that baby, I don't see a problem with that. And they're making money. Her music's selling, so he can't stand that. He can't stand it. Like, what would you say, Messy? That the music, their sales weren't paid for. They didn't have to pay for their stuff. That was just them fooling around, and they sold it, right? Now, we found out that Blueface one, he had to pay and forge for his stuff to get off. So the thing about it is, people are starting to see, wow, so a woman can be loved when a man can put her down, and that hurts him. I want her to be loved. Everybody deserves some type of love or respect or dignity.
Yeah, we all on this platform should actually wish for both of these women to be loved. I know I come on here and I say a lot of unfavorable things about Jaidyn because I am Team Rock, but I do want both of these women to be loved. And as much as I don't say it, I would love if Blueface had it in him to love both of them, or at least one of them. But that's not what this is. We gotta use our antennas, okay, and see it for what it is. And at the end of the day, Rock is going out and finding love. She is a woman that is about love. She's free-spirited. She's gonna vibe with whoever vibe with her, and she's gonna do what she has to do. It's not about loyalty to one person. But because she doesn't have loyalty to one person, you all sit and want to make it seem like she's just this horrible woman. That's not the case. I do not at all believe she's sleeping with Mabu. I keep repeating the name 2 different ways because I don't know how it's pronounced. And I respect him because he is helping her get a bag. But just because she's not sitting up here fawning over Blue to the point that she's living the Jaidyn Alexis life does not mean she's a bad person. That does not mean she stank and don't take baths. Let's be for real here. For real, as women on this platform. And let's call it what it is. Y'all were up there upset calling Gigi choosing sides because of her opening with her message. Yes, I was there.
Hold on, River. I do pick sides. What's wrong? What's wrong with that?
Well, that was unbeknownst to me. I thought you were calling it how you see it.
I got a favorite woman in the world, and that's my mom. Okay. I got sides and everything. Shit. Okay. Now I don't got a favorite basketball team because I'm not into sports and nothing like that.
Well, I didn't think you were choosing sides between Jaidyn and.
I got favorite callers. Yes, I do. River, you one of my favorites. BMT, you my favorites. Okay.
Thank you.
I pick sides. Shit, what's wrong with it? Is it my right? Do I have a right to pick a side, River? Is it my right?
You have a right to take a side, but with that entire opening that you had, and I was sitting down in the comments, do you know how much patience? When I tell you I was grinding my teeth to sit back and be quiet for a change, it took a lot. Because these people think that just because you're not diving in, going in on Chrisean, that you're choosing sides. That's not right. I'm sorry.
River, do lawyers pick sides?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, baby.
You ain't gonna shame me for picking sides. Shit. If I pick a side, I pick a side.
You analyzed.
Everybody analyzed. Even if they don't pick no side, that's still a side. Picking no sides is a side.
Well, you analyzed and broke that convo, that phone call down into pieces. And you actually gave mercy within it. I won't expose how, but you did. And that still wasn't enough.
Well, it don't supposed to be enough, River, because they picked a side, River. That's what you don't get.
I get it. That's how come I argue on the phone. But I'm going to be quiet because I don't want to get started.
They pick a side, and I invite that. Pick Jaidyn's side. Pick another side. Shit. It just makes it hotter. I don't give a
But
damn.
that's
You
the
pick a
thing. They
we
never
out.
call in and say they picking Jaidyn. They say I'm neutral, then reveal that they picking Jaidyn throughout
I
that.
don't give a damn what they do. As long as they calling in, making it pump, I don't give a damn. But you know, shit. I mean, this is life. In life, people pick sides, you guys. Life is not fair. People discriminate because they pick sides. People are prejudiced. Shit. Y'all got some prejudice in y'all. Sometimes I might have prejudice in me, you know? So
I mean, because they for a while now, you got to think, a lot of people were with the narrative that Chrisean is bad. And so after a while, when she just kept hearing that now, oh, look at Chrisean. She don't want to work with her baby father. She don't want to. I've seen that.
BMT, is that picking a side? Somebody
Yeah,
saying Chrisean is bad and just sticking with that, that's picking a side. No matter
yeah,
what does do good, she's still gonna be bad. That is picking a side. You
right.
just
Yeah, it is. Because that's like, no matter what, you're going to always be throwing my past on my back. I can do 100 good things and you'll still bring up all those things I did probably when I was 15 or 20 or before I had the baby.
Right.
Now that I had the baby, now that I moved out and doing my own thing, I stopped being. I mean, look how they do with Sierra. They still say Sierra is still. They still talk about Sierra's future, and she's been married with Russell for how long? And she's like, dang, like I guess y'all just already chose a side for me. Like I just can't move on with my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's gonna be the same thing for Chrisean. She's just she they already got her already in the box.
I
People
think
chick
so.
go ahead.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think picking a side is a lot for me. Is how I was raised. I was raised to pick the side of righteousness. I was raised to pick the side of Christ. I was
Gigi, keep going. Keep going. Don't start conservative, Gigi.
The people are raised to pick a side, and some people that's instilled in them is to have the side of integrity, of morals and values. That's why some people cannot get with ChriseanRock, because she does not reflect their value system. So everybody, to me, a lot of people pick a side more than they think they do. But go ahead.
I think that's the thing about it. Like the thing about it is the perception, and this is the thing about it, because it's the perception of she was such a bad and unruly woman was already caricatured about her by this man, right? And now it's maybe not fast, but slowly she's trying, and you're seeing pictures of media of her. Yeah, okay, I don't know how to hold my baby properly, but I'm trying. I don't know how to do this, but I'm trying. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying. And you see her shedding tears and trying and trying and trying. And those sometimes she'll just turn off the comm and say, I'm just not going to listen. Well, why is she going to church? But I'm trying, y'all. So people already picked the side of how she's already going to be. So the only thing, like she said, I'm just going to be on my side. And if you don't want to like me, don't follow me. And so I'm going to root for this young lady because she's trying to rebuild herself. And everybody always pleads this about grace. But then when somebody's actually trying to do something, then, well, she's not being submissive to her baby father. Oh, the same guy who just crashed her through it in front of the whole world. So you, the Blueface, domestic abusive side, like, come on now. Like, I get it. Like, she's not wrong for openly saying, listen, bro, I could call you over anytime I want for your peen, but I don't want you. And I, as a man, I understand because I've had that told to me by a woman. Women know that there's a difference about getting any old peen and quality peen. And she knows it. She's like, if I want you, I can call you. You'll fly to me. But I don't want you. I got you up at night at 4 o'clock in your wife's bed talking to me, nigga. I got you. Right. And that irritates him. That irritates him.
Well, I think that you have brought a lot of valuable standpoints or viewpoints as a man to the table. I've enjoyed all of your feedback. You my big brother now. You don't even know.
You see, he my favorite River. One of them.
You my big
Thank
brother.
you. I love y'all both.
Okay, if I'm ever
I had to come by and check on my Gigi. I had to come by and check on y'all. I'll try to get up here more often.
If I'm ever having any troubles, I'm gonna call BNT and get his viewpoint as a man.
Thank
get the
y'all.
mics up for BNT calling in.
Y'all cash app Messy, y'all. Y'all cash app the show, y'all.
Show love.
Me a favor.
Show love. Go ahead, Gigi.
All right. Thank you. The BMT gone. So now we got Frozen Bae. Hey, how you doing, Frozen Bae?
Hi, Frozen Bae.
Frozen Bae coming with the effect. Frozen Bae coming with the effect. Y'all hear that? That's when you know Frozen Bae is in the building. That's when you know she's in the building. All right, Frozen Bae came with the effects, the sound
effects. Morse code.
River, why you don't come with no sound effects?
Girl.
Let us know you coming. Shit.
Girl, that wasn't me now. That was some Morse code. Girl, a signal.
Frozen Bae got a whole introduction, baby. Is it a spell? Frozen Bae. Okay, we're gonna let and see Frozen Bae. You see, I ain't gonna say
there's
nothing.
Someone named. Is Niecy still in the chat? She seemed to really want to get in here, Niecy, but I don't know if she's still here.
Yeah, Niecy ain't here. Well, I'm about to end it. I'm hungry, you guys. You guys know I'm always want to eat. But that was interesting because I needed to know that information about a woman, a wife, wanting to kick her husband out the house. Is it possible? Could she do that? That's. I know she wants to, but she can't, huh? That's why it's so hard. You know, once you got somebody in your house, it's hard to get them out. Y'all need to really start thinking before y'all invite these men to live with you guys, husband, not baby daddy. Y'all need to start really be wising it up before y'all invite these men to live with y'all. Because once they live with you guys, it's going to be hard as hell to get them out. And by law, you probably can't. So I'm going to get out of here. I just want to say I thank you guys. I love you guys for supporting me. You guys know every day I on here, people always coming for me for my opinion, and that's okay. But I really appreciate the love and the extra love. It makes me feel better at night. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on another video. Bye. DJ, where you at?